Well, hello, hello, hello. Starting streaming on Kick now. This is what session is this? Where are we? Who am I? Who are you people? Okay, this is session 12 of Spice. um Last session, the party was trying to figure out how to make more money, but they kind of suck at that right now. To be very honest. They met what's the guy in the works at the forge? You guys met him? Oh, it is Bill. Yeah, we met you guys met Bill. Bill has yeah, he hates Bob. Yeah, Bob works at the he works in the noble side of town. Um some answers, some questions were answered, especially for Les and Iris when it came to their beliefs and stuff. Sometimes being excommunicated is a good thing, it seems like to me at least. Um Bibler didn't pee on the wall this session, so I got to make sure I up those numbers. Um what else happened? Oh yeah, it's been a month. It's been another month now. Yeah. Yep, another month has passed since you guys came back from the door dimensions. You know, I like to imagine that these doors are like have you ever watched the studio acclaimed Pixar movie Monsters Incorporated? So yeah. Yeah, maybe you guys will find a warehouse with a bunch of doors in them and a bunch of eldritch monsters. Maybe there are doors in this other place. Never know. Maybe I'll write a little note for myself. So, as you guys are coming back, you guys saw this Fire DD Talada. What was her name again? Talada. I keep forgetting all. Talele, Talele, and Pelele. Yes, Pelele. I do play. I play a lot of Pele when I was playing Smite professionally. But uh, um, Les finally got his Cooler Master 7000 Lazy Boy edition, and he's been sleeping on that. And you guys were arguing about something. I think last session before we finished. Oh yes. Hmm. And then we're gonna go around real quick, introduce ourselves real quick for Kick at least. And yeah, I am the DM, and I go by Spork or DM guy with the hat. That's fine. We have another guy with a hat, but that's in another campaign. We're gonna go down with Sauce Chef. Oh, and I almost forgot the question. Would your player accept pineapples on pizza? Ooh, a good answer. Good answer. Good, good, good. Very good answer. I like that. I like that. And you guys are all level 5, so everyone's aware as well. All right, let's. That's good. I like that. I like that. Smite the fucking pineapple pizza. You're up next on the docket, Nathaniel.
new subclass that I made called the Flame Domain, considering that I got a new god, which is a flame deity from the primordial flame. And as for if my character would accept pineapple on pizza, personally, she would definitely not have it, but she
Ooh.
also wouldn't stop people from having it.
Oh, that's nice. And here we go. DJ.
What's up, everyone? I'm DJ Axelente or Axel, or Vos Alter, Artificer, custom lineage, but some sort of human mixed thing. And I am of class nobility. Therefore, I do not often treat myself to such greasy meals as pizza. So it's not that I have anything against pineapple on pizza. It just on those rare occasions would never be my go-to.
Interesting. Interesting. All right, last but not least, we got Spectre, Apple Fleetfoot, the monk, the protagonist of the story.
You just introduced half of myself. But
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. I'm Spectre.
Yeah, I guess you have to do your social instead. Social security.
So I'm playing Apple Fleetfoot, the owner of the Golden Apple Shack, and with the runaway Granny Apple, I suppose. And my character is a certified monk, a
Nice.
wood elf. And would she accept pineapple and pizza? Well, there's apple and pineapple, so I guess yes, that would be acceptable in her book.
Ooh, interesting. We got one that accepts it. And Bibbler, how would you feel about pineapple on pizza? I don't really like pineapple. I prefer anchovies. So
That's
yeah,
a good answer.
it's offensive as how he says. Anchovies on pizza. He's an anchovies on pizza kind of guy. That's what he would do. That's what he would eat.
I've had on pizza. It's not that bad.
Really? You've had? Oh my god. Oh,
I did it. Well, I did it just to try. I was just like,
you're
man,
trying to
everyone's always
test it
talking
out.
shit on anchovies.
Yeah.
Because it's like fish. I like fish.
Yeah, I guess.
It was like super salty.
There's a pizza
would be my
spot
thing.
by me that supposedly sells pizza with shrimp on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know how
wow.
I feel about that.
Shrimp is weird. Have you had shrimp?
I'd try it once at least.
Like deep fried shrimp is good. I feel like,
so bad.
but shrimp on pizza, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Shrimp
Depends on
pizza.
Shrimp's not bad.
It's just like I feel like pizza has its own thing going on. You know?
Like if
Hey,
you
it's
cut
shrimp
it
and
thin
cheese.
enough, I don't think it'd be bad.
What if it was a shrimp pizza and you did cocktail sauce instead of tomato sauce?
I don't know. I feel like that's a little good. That's going too far.
Yeah, that's not
Has science gone too far?
The science has gone too far. One of
These are the
my fun
questions you
fact,
must ask.
one of my when I was in A school, when in the military, one of my roommate used to get pineapple Alfredo sauce instead of marinara sauce and cheese. And I actually took a bite out of it and I felt like I almost immediately went to the bathroom and had to puke.
Alfredo sauce pizza is good though. I've had it before. But not with pineapples. I wouldn't put that.
It was
shit with
wild.
pineapple.
It was insane. It was like I felt like I was being crucified or something.
I did a pepperoni and mushroom
That's
with
not that
Alfredo
bad.
sauce.
That's not that bad. I feel like that tastes
and that
better.
was good. Yeah.
Alrighty. But getting back into the
All right,
world.
good session.
Good session. Yeah, this is we're not actually gonna play today. We're actually just gonna talk about different toppings on pizza and how, you know, the science behind it and how we feel about it. Yeah, so Artie, you know, after all this stuff is going, is like, are any of you going to explain this door to me? I've been waiting a whole week in real life time.
Oh, you're hyperbolizing again, old man.
You're bleeding from his nose. We've been here for almost 5 hours, and all I've seen is this woman, this cat woman. Just, I'm sorry. What are you? A lombax.
Tabaxi.
Oh, tabaxi, a lombax. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so the tabaxi and this guy that doesn't wear a shirt just for some reason had this coming to God thing. You were very rude to me, Nick, though. And this guy, he's peeing on the wall. And you see Bibbler, he's finally peeing on the wall. You gotta let the snake drain, you know?
I'm just gonna like look with disdain to Bibbler, and I'm gonna be like, Bibbler, what did we talk about?
Bibbler pees where he wants.
No, not in the shop.
No.
Bibbler, go pee inside.
If you
Go to
go
the
into the
bathroom and we have
toilet,
plumbing.
yes.
And you kind of see Bibbler like walking like in shame. Okay, Bibbler, go pee inside.
No, inside where?
Grab people by the
You
neck.
need to grab him on the
Collar.
neck by the collar. Nah. What up, cuz?
Outside.
What do you mean outside?
Hey,
All your
Bibbler,
potty.
Bibbler.
Get him arrested.
I can,
Oh,
yeah, if I
Dirty
pee,
Porta
Outside for you.
if I pee outside the property, then I'll definitely get arrested. I can't get another thing on my sentence.
Bibbler,
Exactly.
Bibbler. If you go to the bathroom, I'll give you a Bibbler snack.
Roro? And he goes
Bibbler
Roro.
What's the recipe for a Bibbler
Anchovies and pizza.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, Bibbler kind of like saunders off and he starts to skip and he goes inside. Oh, you open the door? You tell Bibbler to go outside, or you telling Bibbler to go outside?
No, he's finally gonna use the bathroom, Miss Fleetfoot.
Yeah, and then Bibbler's like looking, he's kind of like looking at both parents, like he's being scolded by both parents, but one is being nice, but the other one's telling him to go outside.
Come on.
Because I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna pee in the bathroom.
He'll be putting in the bowl.
You know, I think I think you and I think Iris, right? That's your name?
Yes.
I think Iris can agree with it. And I really think that we need a family day, you know? Just you and I, cousins, we go out, we do some stuff.
I'm not related to you.
I'm adopted.
Well, you did see the adoption papers. Technically, you are
these two have a-
related legally.
I'm worried if these two have a family day, one of them's not coming back.
One of them's gonna get back in a casket.
Either it's gonna be Fleetfoot was stabbed or Bibbler was gonna be drowned in a puddle. I'll be honest. So
It can go either way. And let me get Bibbler's sheet real quick. Nope, they're wrong. This is all-
Maybe we should have a mediator, just like impartial bystander for the family day.
We don't need family counseling.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
not like
he's
that.
like-
Just make sure no fights happen.
Yeah, Bibbler's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe we should get family counseling. You know, your grandma wouldn't have wanted this.
I know a guy in an elf city who gives like counseling to couples. I'm not sure if he does family counseling as well.
Yeah, that's not for me. That's for her and Les, because they're married, you know.
That
Yeah,
was in
they will,
another
but-
universe.
What?
It was,
Bibbler's just said that he's not going to be related to Les. That's really what's happening.
It's just like flashback into his mind. He's like, oh man. And he's like, you know, Les and him at the park throwing fireballs at each other.
Fireball.
Go long, Bibbler. You just see a fucking nuclear reaction go off in the distance.
Go long, man. I never played catch before. Oh, Bibbler, what are we gonna do? Oh, Bibbler's level 5 too. I didn't level him up.
No,
what
level
that mean,
Bibbler
level
up.
5?
Yeah, Bibbler's level 5, the master assassin, as you know.
I don't believe
It's,
that.
it's
What
all
everyone's
it's all a
been
joke.
saying is
He's not. He's level 20.
My name is Bibbler.
Bibbler has 6 actions per turn.
And then Artie kind of like interrupts again. Again, we have fallen far from the tree that we were speaking about. And he kind of turns over to Sterling. Please, can you dictate or figure out what we need to do in order so I can analyze this door you speak of?
Me and Sterling don't know where the door is. We weren't there.
Okay, so the last time I saw this door, Apple gave El Pinguino a handshake, and he absorbed some kind of power from her, and then everything went to hell in a handbasket.
Interesting.
So if it's all the same to you and me, I don't want to see the door anymore.
Yeah, no, on
That's
it.
a
The
fair
last
point.
time we went into the door, we disappeared from this reality for a month.
Yeah, we can't afford to miss any more time.
And he looks over to you and says, well, I don't know. And he gives you a rock, Nick, though. And he's like, well, contact me if you want any more information from. I'm not staying here any much longer. You're wasting my time. And he throws a box onto the ground.
You showed up unannounced, old man.
Why are you yelling at me?
I don't know what you want to tell me.
Who do you think you are? I taught you. His voice kind of just gets louder. He's like, who do you think you are speaking to me like that? Who taught you how to use your innate talent?
Yeah, that's right. And I worked for it too.
Oh, yeah.
And
right.
don't get mad at me when I get defensive
Oh, yeah, Pish
on
Boss.
behalf of this town
You
that
work
you're
for
supposed to care
Pish
about
Boss.
more than me.
No matter what dimension you have a fatherly problem. And he just leaves. He just disappears.
Bro, just say you have father
Okay.
issues and left.
Yep. Now, how does he know about my father problems in the other dimension?
It's just a joke.
Huh?
He just says,
We definitely can't let him see that door now.
I don't like that guy.
I don't know. I was ready to show him the door, but the end of the last session, I don't know if you guys remember, but he was just suddenly like super desperate to see it, and like he didn't care about anything else. So that's why I started getting weird about it.
Well, in his perspective,
found-
he most likely sees it as a scientific advancement.
Exactly. His head's too far in the science, guys. It needs to be like about the people too.
Everyone, give me a perception check.
Does my 17 passive perception do it?
Yeah, you're good. I keep forgetting you have high perception, passive perception.
I mean, yeah, that's what proficiency and being a cleric with high wisdom does.
Yeah, is that what being a cat is about?
I'll take the 18.
18. Anybody else?
Actually,
What else?
I got a 20.
Oh, okay.
I am rolling.
Les got a 5, so I'm just like.
Les,
imagining
you have your
rock around on the ground.
You're hanging around. You are so relaxed on the Cooler Master 7000. You have the fucking things that go over your eyes. You're chilling.
I forgot. Les was so big that I didn't know he was sitting on that chair. I forgot about it.
You're just chilling on the Cooler Master 7000.
I am literally chilling.
Okay, anyone get below a 14? That's all I need to know.
Me.
I got a 14 on the dot.
Okay, anyone? So we'll go from lowest to highest. Anyone below a 14? When Artie used that magical device and he disappeared, there was a noise that resonated on the other side of town at the exact same time. Anyone who got higher, exactly a 14, you know that it came from somewhat this direction. And those that have really high perception, as you were looking out, you kind of see the energy that resonated, and it populated on the top of this tower. You saw like a little wave of energy populate.
Huh.
So on top of the tower is a wave of energy, but on the opposite direction is the sound where it came from.
No, it's all coming from that direction. The people who,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, the ping was weird for me. It showed me the opposite direction.
Yeah, I don't know why I would do that.
My bad.
Can you ping the tower again?
Yeah, the tower's all the way up.
Hey, Voss, you didn't tell me your master lived in a tower.
I didn't know. And that's why I was trying to explain to him when he was talking about me not going to see him, was that he teleported me there and then he teleported me back.
Well, you don't know if he lives there. He might not.
Oh.
Maybe he just teleported down for some reason.
Where we worked at was like a giant open like outdoor facility that extended to a lab
Oh,
and a
also,
giant forge and all this other stuff.
yeah. Also, when that happened, the streetlights that are powered outside too, they flickered for a second. They like lost energy and came back on.
Oh.
And you guys can see that because Apple opened the door because she was trying to tell Bibbler to come outside.
Definitely has something to do with him because Les knows from his insanely high Arcana check that there was an electrical grid, or a magical grid, excuse me, that powered all these lights and it led back.
Yeah, he's
Magical.
the one that created them, and he must be powering his tools off it. But to teleport one person to affect the lights that greatly, he must be running on fumes.
So that
That's
sucks.
probably why he's hungry for the door.
Oh, infinite energy is he was
I
talking about.
mean, if you do have an entire infinite dimensions to gather power from, then that would probably give you a lot of energy. You know, almost infinite per se.
Just in a cave using scraps.
So, what would you guys like to do? It is about, we're going to say it's mid-afternoon, about to hit nighttime, because you guys have been outside talking this whole time.
Guys, how much time do we have before the guild, like the adventure guild closes?
And people are going, oh yeah, they're open still. I go drinking with them sometimes.
Yeah,
He
we
was
should.
drinking with the whole guild.
Well, we do need money.
Well, because
so...
I'm a guild member, I'm allowed to go in there and I can drink. And he like flashes his card. Guild member.
Yeah, so I do agree with Sterling. You see, I am kind of tired in the last month and a half about or so. Our
He's still
establishment
laughing about it.
I'm just imagining
It's not that
him
funny.
flashing his badge to
Yeah.
everyone. We're just looking at this fucking little mastermind assassin goblin who pees on the walls and he has a fucking badge that none of us
Yeah, that none of you have. He's the only
we
one that
can't
bought
afford it.
He's the only one who bought one for himself.
Bibbler, can you?
Everyone
Give
hates
us
on Bibbler, but he's the one who's up out of most of us.
Yeah,
Can you help
so
us get those training badges
What?
for your?
It was not up. He was
That
carried
way.
by Granny Apple.
we
Okay.
I have you know, Voss, I worked for all my
Oh,
money.
now you're listening.
I work for all my
We
money,
don't-
Voss.
We don't hate the process, we respect the results.
Yeah.
Yeah, game respects game. I'm just saying that it's like Les doesn't need to get super heartbroken.
Yeah. It's like a
I'm not
it's pretty much-
heartbroken.
it's
There's
pretty much like
huge
a
sense
co-
of pride in Bibbler right now.
Bibbler pretty much has a Costco membership and none of you have one.
I'll be
Damn,
honest, guys.
That hurts
in the-
worse, actually.
Just walk in through the exit.
In the
So,
last month and a half, our shop made no money whatsoever.
No.
So
Yeah, and good thing
Um,
Hadassah was able to watch over it because she's really nice.
how about we say we go in onto a guild quest, just to pick anyone that catches our eye, gather some loot, and then sell it, make some money, and then we can use the forge to make some jewelry.
Yeah.
I mean, and then maybe we can also, Voss over here. You said you're an armor smith, right? We can make some cool stuff, maybe.
I'm gonna search for Granny Apple while I go on adventures.
You're gonna go on your solo adventure to go find Granny Apple? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So the party goes over to the Adventuring Guild,
it?
and Apple Fleetfoot randomly walks into the middle of the street and walks around the city.
Gets hit by
Maybe
a car and
you should keep an eye on your cousin, Bibbler.
Apple, where are you going? Nuh-uh, we're not running your shop for you in the background while you prance about in the butterfly fields.
Well, it's kind of in depth. I don't know how I was supposed to do it.
Yeah, so you stick around and you fix it.
I
You are the
tried.
owner after all.
Yeah.
We have Bibler anyway. He's a wild card.
Alright.
We'll fix that.
He's a wild card. Wild card. We're just this wild card.
Ah, yes,
to
the man who
go.
is sitting in your attic this entire time.
doesn't
That's who's
know
gonna
nothing
save this
against
fucking
me.
place.
It's always sunny in Haylift Town. That's what he's. Yeah, you guys are just an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's all it is.
Anyways,
And then Bibler's like, "Oh, I got this. You guys want an adventure, and you guys want one now. Good thing Bibler is the coolest guy at the Adventuring Guild. So if you guys walk in with me, we got no problems. I'll handle it."
Oh, also, would Sterling have a badge from the guild?
Not from this one. Not here.
Not from this one. I see. I'm outside of my jurisdiction.
You might have already an Adventuring Guild badge, but it's not from this one. You and Les. And Les probably doesn't even care about having an Adventuring Guild badge.
That is the least of Les's priorities. right
Yeah,
now.
he really doesn't care. So then Bibler, you follow Bibler, and he kind of just like scurries across the street, and then he goes over to the Adventuring Guild.
I don't know where that
And I'll
is
follow you
located.
guys because I don't know where the guild is.
You remember it's on top of that market that's next to the clowns? Yeah, next to where the clown was.
alright, need to go inside through this thing. Up the very steep stairs.
Nope, I don't know why the day changed, but I wanted just the music to change.
It took us all night, but we got there.
And as you guys walk in, the bartender notices all of you and looks at all of you and then meets eyes with Bibler. Bibler, get your ass over here. You already know. Shots on me. Yeah, and then Bibler kind of like scanders around. He he walks all over very proud, nose to the ceiling. Oh yeah, Beatro, you know what I like. My favorite. Oh, I got you, buddy.
Bibler's just a chill guy.
And then you
Really doesn't give
come,
a
yeah, you see all the rest of the guild adventurers are looking, and then you see the bard. Oh, Bibler, remember that diddle that we made yesterday? I remember the song. It was so great.
I'm just like gonna look at this guy because I remember this guy. I'm gonna be like, hey, weren't you busy being pinned to the wall with daggers the last time we were here?
Oh, yes, it's just a simple day as a adventuring bard. If I can't count how many times I've been almost stabbed or, thrown away.
Oh, you too?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
just a bard thing that happens?
Oh, yes. And then he kind of like, goes down and looks over you and says, he's like, oh, nice to meet you. Enchanté.
Well, enchanté yourself, sir.
Oh. Seems like you're quite interesting. I've never seen you before. And he's looking over to Les as well. And he's like, I've never seen that before either.
I'm quite a rare sight.
Kind of looking over.
It's your turn now.
And are you
Like the eyebrow waggle.
are you looking at so Apple went straight to the board just to go look what's over there?
You can put a wanted poster for El Pinguino ups.
Oh, that what you
Oh.
asked for?
Is that where you're here for a quest?
Yeah, I'm doing that too.
Yeah, so you go up there and you see a few quests, and a lot of them say like, part of the Adventure Girls, and they have like skulls next to them. And like there's like a little legend on the bottom. It's like 1 skull, like, possible death. 2 skulls, you most likely will lose a party member. And then 3 skulls is like the whole party might die.
I'm not good at keeping my party alive, so maybe you should put just 1 skull.
And then you see as
we have
this,
plenty of people.
you see as the lady who works at the counter and says, "Oh, see, you have returned. Yeah, you do know that you're not allowed to use the board unless you're an actual adventurer. You can't accept quests."
Well, we have Bibler.
Bibler? The Bibler?
We're his
Imagine, like,
hireling.
The Loki and Iron Man dialogue. We have a Bibbler.
We have a Bibbler, and Bibbler kind of walks up to her and goes down on one knee and says "Enchanté," and like "Enchanté," and she kind of like blushes a little bit. Oh, Bibbler, you never called. I never will, baby.
What the fuck?
And she's like, let me help you out with that, cause you know I'm quite the sight around here.
Don't hurt him, Bibbler. Don't hurt him.
And he looks over and he sees a few quests. He's like, I'm gonna have to, you know, in order for us to even take some of these quests, because you guys aren't part of the guild, I'm gonna have to, you know, make some moves on the secretary lady. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't want to be here to witness that. So
Right,
But-
do your thing, brother.
But which one do you guys want? Do you guys want we can probably do the bandit camp one.
Well, we already have a
Mm.
bandit camp one.
Oh, it might be the same one then. Wait a minute, this one's better.
They already reposted it. Oh, we've been gone for a month.
Yeah, you guys have been
No,
gone for a month. I was gonna
It
say.
makes sense.
And you see as this like dragon sorcerer comes up. Oh, Bibbler, you remember that it's my daughter's quinceañera coming up. You said you're gonna be there, right? And he's like, oh yeah. I remember. I gotta buy a gift. Oh, no worries. Bibbler, your presence is all that matters. And then he brings up the poster and shows it to the sorcerer. Hey, what's about this? Oh, some bandits decided to come in and they intercepted the armory shipment that was supposed to come into Haylift Town for the mayor, and it seems as if they've hunkered themselves down. They've hunkered themselves down by some type of rock or some type of location, but it's a little bit dangerous, Bibbler. Do you really think your party can handle it? Yeah, they can handle anything. I'm their leader. What do you expect? He's like, okay. Well, you better be there for my daughter's quinceañera. And you kind of see as they do, they give each other like finger guns and give each other like a handshake that you guys have never seen them do before.
God, Bibbler's so fucking cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go take this up to the lady over there. Yeah, I wouldn't wait around a little bit. Maybe go, you know, talk to the other adventurers or something. Maybe make yourself friendly. So maybe they'll, you know, be nice enough to give you a discount.
You got this, Bibbler, and I'm gonna give him guidance.
Friendly.
And you see Bibbler as he like takes off his hood and he has like 4 hairs on his head and he kind of like slicks them back.
God.
What a man. Yeah, and he goes off. And you see as he like jumps on the counter and she's like, oh. What-
Candy shop by 50
Probably.
Cent starts playing out of nowhere.
In the
All right.
And then
Throwing axes competition.
Dorian comes up to you selling. So where did you come from? I've never seen you before. I love your hair.
Or can we do it?
She might have muted.
There we go.
Who's
My
she-
microphone was turned
Oh.
off.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
At this one.
Sorry. So while I was fixing technical things, what happened?
Oh, Bibbler is, you know, enchanté. He's flirting with the secretary. And then the sorcerer says you're going to be there for my 15th. My quinceañera, my daughter's quinceañera. And then the Dorian, the bard, says, oh, I've never seen you before. I love your hair. Where are you from?
Okay, yeah, now I'm caught up. It's complicated where I'm from. Yeah, it's best to leave it at that.
You're a tiefling.
Oh, yes and no. Again, it's complicated.
Oh.
And then he kind of like, let me see. Oh, he got a nat one. You're a tiefling, but you live up here. So you were born up here.
Well, that's actually a pretty good explanation for it. Yeah, I was born on the mortal plane. Wasn't born in the depths of hell like most of my kind.
Hmm. Well, Any bard that comes into the Adventuring Guild is a bard to me. How can I... Let me buy you a drink. And Miss Apple Fleetfoot as well. Quite stunning that hat is on you.
Oh, did someone mention my hat?
Someone mentioned my head, he said. Yeah, he looks over and he's like, quite stunning, quite brave. I love the hat that you're wearing.
Okay, you're good in my book now.
You like my hat. It's all it takes to say hello to my hat. And I see that you've definitely gotten a lot stronger. It seems as almost if you're level 5 now compared to when I first saw you.
Indeed, I am.
I can tell by your nunchucks you're a quite powerful monk now.
Well, I need to be strong enough to beat El Penguino.
And
What level
like,
is he?
you say El Pinguino, and like the music stops everywhere. Let's turn the music up. The music like cuts. We don't really speak about him here.
I've been putting posters on him.
You've been putting that's been you putting posters here in the Adventuring Guild. What?
I don't know. I take it back. It wasn't me.
It was in me. You see, we don't really mix well with that type of company, and it doesn't seem like anyone has known where he's been for quite about a month now. We try to keep our tabs on him, but we try to stay far away. You understand?
Wes is ascending.
He's ascending.
They both are. They're having a... Voss and Les are having a race who can ascend to the heaven, to ascend to heaven first.
Take me higher, higher. The music's playing.
I was thinking of the Creed song. Can you take
Me
me
high?
high?
And then the rest of the people here are looking over to Voss, and the knight is looking over to Voss, and she's like, "Oh, how do you? Is that what type of armor is that?"
It's my own design of obsidian steel, solid real gold. This barcode, unfortunately, and I'm like scratching at my like chest piece with the number for the Nyctobot.
Yeah.
But you know, most of it's like very good. I'm about to test it in action. My friend and I gesture to Les, are about to have an axe throwing competition. Care to participate?
An axe throwing competition inside of the guild?
Yeah, well, we saw other just throwing knives at the walls and stuff.
Oh, well, that's just the rogues having fun. I don't really know why they do that.
I don't think you need to be a rogue to have fun.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone can have fun. Ooh.
he's like, well, I guess you're right. Let me see, where did I put them? Oh, yeah, they're here.
All right, now all we need are axes.
Oh, I have one. And I like brandished this fucking flaming axe.
That big one?
Yeah, the one I have in my hand.
I mean, I'll try to throw it.
This is divine treasure, Rita.
And you see as the you see as Ashen and Echo, these two the rogue and the ranger come out. They said you were having an axe throwing competition. I would like to parlay or play.
Well, welcome, welcome.
Well, maybe we should make a wager, see how much you'd like to lose.
Ooh.
Me?
Should we do team axe throwing competition?
Team axe throwing, and he kind of looks over to you,
2v2?
and he looks over to him, and they look over to each other, and he's like, "Oh, that'd be quite interesting, right? Yes, yes, yes. We agree, but I choose a different partner."
What?
And she turns around. He's like, "Oh, Hilda."
Hilda, you wouldn't.
And you see as she's eating like a ginormous turkey leg. Yeah, Ashen, yeah. How can I help you,
What
Ashen?
is this? This type of woman follows me in every universe.
Everywhere I go. And he looks over to Les. He's like, been skipping leg day, huh?
I never skip any day.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, whatever happened to that other guy that was training? You remember him?
He didn't make the trip back, remember?
Oh,
Yeah, we asked you about him and you said you didn't know. No, you sent him on his way. He's still missing. And so is our friend A8
Well, people do go missing a lot around here. That's why I kind of stay in the adventuring guild. It's quite safe
Oh
here.
wait, no, Fitz died. He's dead.
Oh, what happened?
He was murdered by El
Well-
Penguino. We're trying to avenge him.
He was murdered by not El
Join
Pinguino,
us!
by one of his probable.
Oh, at the behest, the order, the pulling of the trigger, you might say.
Yeah,
There's this
someone
thing called
working for
guns.
him. I have a description for him. He's supposedly someone tall, someone strong, and the wounds seem to be made by a greatsword, if you know someone like that.
Hmm.
Join us in our quest of vengeance. Avenge your student.
Well, the only person that I can tell is Kara, and you see she looks over to the knight, and the knight is kind of like stuffing her face with like some pie over here as you look over.
It's not a longsword, not a greatsword. Unless the meaning
Okay,
is
buddy.
correct.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's only 3/4 of a session.
3/4 of a session of what?
I said I forgot we spent almost a whole session burying that guy.
Oh yeah, you guys buried. I forgot about that too.
It's good for the lore. Okay,
Whoa.
buddy.
If we're going to do
Hey.
this, we're going to wager 20 gold.
20
it?
gold.
That's correct.
I didn't know
Broke.
we were in poverty.
Gotta look over.
I guess I need to mention it again. Actual gold. Like gesturing at the armor parts.
Roll persuasion.
Which one?
Nick, you're the one who said it.
A. 12.
You really think I don't have enough? 50 gold.
I'm very
Come on,
well.
we're talking about more than what
Each.
we'd make in a day.
Yeah, 50 gold each,
Each.
at least.
And then he kind of gestures his hand. Let me see yours then.
Our gold?
Yes.
Yep, I'll show it to you. Good thing no one took the store's funds from me.
He's using the store's fund on a wager.
That's the only place we've gotten gold from in 12 sessions. But now we're gonna double it. Right, Les?
Yeah, I mean, if they only want to play one game, I guess we can only double it.
Oh yeah, if they're scared after the first loss, you're right.
Yeah, after the first one, people usually quit.
All right. So you guys
Alright.
brandish on the gold.
Yep.
All right.
Mhm.
So where are we going to set this up? Let me see where there's space around here. There's really not that much space. Oh, we can just use this right here. There we go.
Could I make a religion check to see like what kind? I know she's a cleric, but like what kind of cleric she is?
Yeah. Or you could do the most normal thing and ask somebody.
Ask someone.
Nah.
Oh, okay,
my
you can do
character
it.
doesn't work with that. My character like
I just imagine him like going over there, just
He's
staring at him. Like,
she's talking to the knight and she's just sitting. He's
No,
like,
I just look at the holy symbol to see like I got an 11. Would I like know?
Oh yeah, you would know.
Okay.
It's Paylor.
Baylor. Oh, that's the same as Father Elias, no?
Yeah.
Ah. He's gonna walk up and I'm gonna say, hello, would you... I can't help but notice the holy symbol on your armor. Would you happen to know Father Elias?
Father Elias. I haven't heard that name in a long time. What do you know about him?
Well, he's currently working in the slums after... He used to apparently be the leader of the church before the Latendarian church took over.
And she kind of like puts her fingers on her eyebrows and it's like, ah. If only Father Elias would have listened, he wouldn't be in such a predicament.
Do you know anything what happened? Because I will admit I'm not really in good terms with the church here.
And what church do you follow?
Well, it's Hard to explain, I guess. It's the Church of the Lele I recently converted. I know this will sound outlandish, but I had a prophetic vision per se, quite literally. And by quite literal, I mean I basically touched my god literally.
Oh,
But so that one was interesting. I know it sounds outlandish because to us mortals, gods don't usually show themselves. But I had a friend, or I had a help of my friend. I point towards Les. He's not entirely human, if you know what I mean.
mm, uh, she looks over to you, kind of like in disgust, because you brought up this other church, and like she kind of like not brushes you off, but you can see that she's trying to end the conversation. Well, good luck with that, and don't speak about Father Elias. And then he goes up to Kara. You see that she goes back to Kara and starts mingling with the knight and the druid.
Now, why would someone following the same god not like a priest of the same church? Now then, the plot thickens, as they say.
And you see as Biblo is like, oh yeah, excuse me, 1 second. Oh yeah. And you see as he's a little drunk already. He saunters off, and then he walks into this room over here. And then not even like a minute or two later, you see as the secretary also walks into the room.
No.
Where'd she go?
And then they fuck.
No. Never.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and everyone there kind of like, everyone's at the bar and drinking and everything, but like everyone kind of sees that they fucking left. Alrighty. How will we do this? How will we compete this wager? And you see as everyone kind of like scrambles in, comes closer, and they show a bunch of hand axes. The Kenku comes in. He has 4 hand axes in his hand, and then he puts he goes up to the wall and he puts what seems to be like a bullseye. He puts 4 of them up. So there's 4 in front of you guys. And then he explains it's going to be best out of 3, and then whoever wins, wins the gold.
Sounds good.
It's impossible for me to skew the results at all.
You can always try, like I always tell them, casting spells in a crowded location, especially with people who are attuned to magic and stuff. You need to do a stealth roll, and you have to do sleight of hand as well.
Stealth if it's verbal, sleight of hand if it's somatic, both if it's both.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be fighting against the perception of most of the casters and anyone who's actually looking directly at you while you guys are doing this, because they would hear you casting something.
Unless you got subtle spell.
Subtle spell's kind of crazy, yeah. Subtle spell go wild.
Does Bardic Inspiration have... Well, the creature has to be able to hear me, so I guess it does make noise.
It does make noise, but you can always do it in song or do it in some other fashion.
Doesn't Sterling just throw gold coins to give Bardic Inspiration? You could just be like, hey, I wager on this guy and throw them a gold coin. Pretend it's a wager, but it's a Bardic Inspiration.
That's true.
So I'm gonna... This is an axe throwing.
Yeah.
And I trust less with axe throwing, but I don't trust Voss. Also, he's the one who decided to bet the store's money. So I walk over to Voss, and I pat him on the shoulder, and I say, you're betting pretty much all we've got, so don't fuck up. And as I pat him on the shoulder, I suddenly slip a gold coin in his pocket.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that really our
I
style of what?
don't worry. I won't bet this one. But trust me,
I won't bet this score.
Yeah.
uh,
And you now have a
I'm not as
choice
worried
of
either.
inspiration.
Don't just put it in your pocket.
Hey.
It's your lucky coin.
I go back to
Um,
my seat.
Yes.
Let's
All
throw
right.
some looking axes.
So how this is going to work? You're gonna use the throne property, and we need to roll, and depending on how well you roll, will determine where it hits. And we're gonna do that for 3 rounds, and then we'll rally up. We'll get the points up too.
okay.
So we're gonna start with Les. Les, you have a hand axe in your hand.
Mhm.
So I need to see. You need to do an attack roll to throw. I think hand axes have the throne property on them too.
Yeah, they got like a throwing range of 20 to 60, I
Yeah.
think. And then you can use strength for them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, depends on. I'd have to look at someone's sheet real quick.
It is strength, yeah. Which you see, Voss is actually cheating because when he has his armor on, he can
No,
use
stop, shut up,
intelligence for strength check.
shut up.
He's cheating. We knew that
I
already.
cheated.
Technically, nobody knows, but I paid attention. I
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Right, that's because, and if you want to keep your enchanted properties of your robes, it's gonna stay
Yeah.
between me and you.
And I know, yeah, sure, that's fine.
All right, throw it, Les.
All right. This will be. I'm just gonna roll d20. Oh, it'll be 13.
13. So you throw it,
Mhm.
and it lands in the yellow part, and everyone's like, "Whoa, woo!" He looks over. She's like, "Oh, quite a throw." And as she's looking at you, she throws hers. 12. Did you add your pluses to it?
Yes,
Okay.
I just rolled low.
So she gets 17. So she also gets it in the yellow portion on hers. And you can see that she's thrown it with such force that it kind of puts a little crack in the wood.
I'm having trouble finding the hand axe in the items list. Oh, well,
Um,
I guess I still have time until my turn. I'll
yeah, you
keep,
can just search up
look-
axe usually. That's usually what I search up.
I just type in hand axe. It's like the first one.
Yeah, mine's
I'm
not
gonna
showing up
turn to
either.
Sterling and I'm gonna say, you know, if Voss didn't already bet all of our store's money, I would bet that he would lose. But
I only bet 65% of our store's money, first of all.
Wait, a perception check. I can overhear that.
She's just gonna scream. Yeah, you can roll perception check.
18.
18.
18. Yeah, you know, he's like talking over there across the bar, and like, you know, you hear the noises and, you know, glasses clinking and everything, but it's like that scene in a movie where you kind of hear the word money and our store money, and you immediately like lock into fucking Voss. And Voss is still trying to
Miss
figure out.
Fleetfoot.
He's still trying to figure out what a hand axe is. So you see,
Hold
he's
on.
fumbling there
Yeah.
with.
I'm still calibrating my targeting system.
What's
Miss
happening here?
Fleetfoot.
Need
What?
explanation.
Yes. Well, you know how every time me and Les team up against another team and against something, we always epically crush our adversaries. I figured why not gain some monetary value from it for once.
And as you guys are talking and doing, the ranger looks at both of you and he's like, "Oh, you needed to ask the missus in order to throw, huh?" And you see as he throws the hand axe and he bounces it off the ground and it perfectly hits in the bullseye.
Yeesh.
What did he roll?
Tough to beat that one, huh?
It would be tough if you weren't Voss.
That's right.
And what was you speak of a targeting system? You're not going to cheat, are you?
Of course not. I'm simply throwing the axe. Yeah, I was trying to find an axe because I was trying to find out if it was a simple weapon or not.
Axes are, yeah, they're simple weapons, yeah.
Hand axes are
Okay,
simple
yeah,
weapons, war axes aren't.
So I have
Efficiency and in the bonus.
+8. So that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
+8.
Yeah, you're also able to hit it on the bullseye, but not a trick shot. So the crowd is going crazy for both of you.
My rival.
Ah, quite nice. And he looks over to Apple and who are you?
Apple Fleetfoot.
Oh, you're the owner of the shop over there, correct?
Yes, and also relative to Granny Apple Fleetfoot.
And he kind of like,
You heard her, right?
after he throws his axe and everything, he kind of like puts his hand down and says, "Enchanté."
And Dante.
She's like, "Enchanté."
Awkwardly.
And he looks
Awkwardly
over,
reply.
he looks over to Vaughn. He's like, "I didn't know your store manager was quite the dame."
Quite the dame. You're gonna end up with quite the maimed expression if you keep disrespecting her like that, and not
No.
by me either. I look over closer to Apple, like lean back, like I'm a little afraid of her.
No. Why would I ever want to cause any harm and mischief or anything against such a simple, amazing creature like her? And she's like, and then he,
I do believe he is trying to flirt with you.
I don't think that exists in my book, but
it doesn't exist in my book. It doesn't. It's not in my.
Trust
it's not
me,
my. It's not in my
know.
sheet.
I was married to her.
It doesn't say it in my sheet. And then he looks over and he winks over to Apple and he's like, "This next throw's for you." And then we're gonna go
let's
for
see
you,
how that
Les.
goes.
I need you to fail.
Is this 2 rounds or 3 rounds?
This is the second round.
Or how you do?
Les is going.
Okay. That'll be 22.
Oh yeah, you're able to bullseye it. Can I grab this die? It won't let me. Okay. Hilda's gonna throw it. 8 plus. She gets a 15. So she's gonna also get in the yellow. And she looks at you. She's like, "Damn it! God damn it!"
Right.
He gets a dirty 20. So he looks over, like I say, he winks over to Apple. And then he throws the axe while looking at her, just like that scene in fucking Fast and Furious 2. He's not looking, and he's like there, and then he kind of just like throws it behind him, and it hits it bullseye again. He says, "That was for you."
I look at him furiously.
Furiously upset.
Intimidation.
Well, well, he's like, well, Apple, if you don't understand me, once I win your money back, I can use it on you. You know, we can go on a very fancy dinner date.
I will decline, but I'll take the money.
She only wants me for my money. Not again.
Well, we are trying to build a shop.
No,
Where did the dice go?
I don't know. I rolled somewhere down here. It like disappeared into the nether.
Yeah. It didn't.
Oh, that sucks. That would have been a nat 20.
Really?
No, I'm joking. I don't know where it went.
We should really do like.
He's like,
dude,
over here.
bro. I must have inspiration from that like
OG.
outstanding boss acting when I was evil boss, right? Yeah.
So
I'm thinking back on it.
Voss, you throw your axe and in
You
the
have bardic inspiration if you haven't used it already.
Well, you got a nat 1. I wouldn't use it on this one, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not wasting it on here.
I mean, the other dude just nailed a dirty 20, so.
A nat 20, then a dirty 20.
So you throw the axe, and it kind of like, because you see how there's like window slits here. They kind of like, you know, they place the areas in between the like the slits or whatever, and your axe goes straight out the window, and you hear a guy outside scream, "Hey, what the?"
It's free axe
Whoa.
day.
This is stupid.
All right,
Alright.
I'm gonna need a
Last
new
round.
axe.
Last round right here. Less.
Winner takes all. Yeah, let's make this
Oh,
round winner
yes,
takes all,
sir.
guys.
That'll be a 19 plus 11, 30.
30.
Woo!
So you
Or no,
throw.
it's a 29.
It's still really good. You throw the axe with such sheer force that it hits the axe that's already on the bullseye, and it pierces it, and it kind of like cuts it in two. And everyone starts to clap. It's like, oh. And you can see that Hilda's kind of looking. She's like, oh. I guess he did skip leg day, but he didn't skip arm day.
The first one was a warm up.
And she gets a 22. So she does the same thing. And she throws it, and it hits her accident, and everyone's like, oh, crazy. And the ranger, Ashen, his name is Ashen, turns over to Apple. He says, if I make this one, will you go out with me?
The answer so no.
And he kind of like, oh, you kind of see his face like mangled and just like, so he's gonna roll a disadvantage.
I might need to turn my heating systems on from that cold rejection I'm so close to. Wow.
Hermit.
This guy's him. He's carrying this team.
Shit, I might go
One
out
axe
with him. Fuck.
More angry face. He rolled that disadvantage because he just fucking he couldn't riz. He just couldn't do it.
But he's just so good at
Yes,
axe throwing,
he
it
is.
didn't even matter.
It didn't even matter.
He's gonna drown his rejections in axe throwing for the rest of the day.
So he got a 20. What is that? 17 plus 27. He got.
And I feel like seeing him get rejected like made me laugh so much that like I have advantage probably.
Sure, we'll
No,
give you advantage. Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll
take
it.
advantage. Take advantage.
So
Ooh.
17. So I'll do, since this is the last round, I'll use my bardic. What is it? A D8 or a D6?
It's a. I always forget because yeah, it's a D8. It just became a D8.
Okay,
Unless you want to gamble.
Not this time.
Oh, and he got one.
Damn. All right, so that's 18 plus 8, so 26.
Okay, so Les got 2 bullseyes. Ashton got 2 bullseyes. She got 1 bullseye, and then you got a nat 1. It was very close, actually.
Yeah, I get 2 bullseyes too.
We got a net. Yeah, you got.
You got a dirty 20 the first round.
Yeah, the first one you got a dirty 20. Bullseye, bullseye, bullseye. I need to calculate the points real quick. He didn't miss at all. Fucking Ashton didn't miss at all. Is the only thing. So Les and Ashton were really the 2 competitors that kind of were just like perfect. It's between Hilda and Nickdale, the points, really.
Sudden death, me versus Hilda.
Yeah, so you guys pretty much tie. Like, exactly. And, he says, well, I guess none of us win the money now.
No, I think we all do one more throw.
One more throw, you believe?
Winner takes all.
Mhm. Winner takes all.
Hmm.
There must be a winner in a competition among champions.
Interesting. So if you guys want to, barter so much and do this, how about we throw it, but we throw it without looking?
Sure, I mean, it's your money.
Yeah, so you're pretty much just gonna roll. Everyone's gonna roll a disadvantage when you throw because you're gonna throw it behind you.
Great.
Yeah.
Come over head.
And he's like locking
is it-
eyes. He's locking eyes with Apple while he's going to do this.
I give what's the rager's name?
Ashen.
Ashen.
Ashton. I give
Well, you
Ashton
wanna look
the
at him?
most- I give him the most like you're disgusting look
Yeah,
that I can,
disgusting look at Ashen.
like just you. Right, like I'm
Yeah, you're
scanning
like-
these people's faces,
you're
and
like,
I'm like, "Oh
"Ew, you
yeah,
like
you're
Apple?"
cool, you're cool." And I look at him and just immediately think you, and it's written all over my face.
Oh my god.
Like,
And then I come over
he's
to
giving him
that,
the ick. He's giving him the ick, bro. Ain't no way.
and
That's
I
how-
give Les my last spark inspiration. I slip a coin in his pocket, and I say, "Bless, please, please get the shop out of this mess that Voss got us into."
Yes.
We're not in a mess. We're gonna win. And
Yeah,
I'll look over
you're
at,
damn well going to win, or I'll have both your ears.
I'll look over at Ashen and be like, "Hey, Ashen, this one's for you," and I'll blow him a kiss, and I'll roll 14, then D8.
I need to do a wisdom saving throw on Ashen to see if he can even handle this mockery that's happened to him. Oh, okay.
It'll be 26 for less. Oh
20.
shit, I gotta do it at disadvantage. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oof. No, it's okay. 26 stands.
26? Even so you got like the same number twice?
14 and a 17.
Okay, good. Okay.
Use my party.
Hilda. Ooh. Ooh. Still 17. So she gets a 17 and she throws it and hits the yellow part. Yours, what'd you get? You say you got like a 25, 24?
26.
It's 26.
26? Yeah, you're able to hit the red.
God fucking damn.
This guy.
This guy's the luckiest human being.
Oh!
He's cooked.
He throws it backwards and stabs himself in the Achilles.
Yeah, he
Forgets to let go of it.
he is just so shocked of this rejection and so annoyed that he was just icked at that he throws it and you kind of see a tear in his eye a little bit. And his also goes out the window and hits the same guy. Hey, what the another one?
Buy one, get one.
Is there a cleric in the guild?
Lego City.
Lego City.
All right. Well, we already won this, but I'll still roll.
5
Oh.
plus.
That's a 13.
13. So yeah, you barely even you throw it and you throw it back and everyone's watching as it's flying through the air and it like barely hits the outside of the mark. And then everyone goes crazy like, the new adventurers, it seems I have won. He's like, whoa.
What do you think we're adventurers?
As to be expected.
Fair is
Alright.
fair in love and war. And he gives you your gold.
I'll take it. I'll go ahead. All right.
Can
Most
you
of this
grab
should go to the
him by
shop
his
list.
shoulder?
But what do you want for a cut?
You guys
For
can
winning
keep
it.
it. I'm good.
Hey, so now we went from what 140 funding guys to 240.
Sterling holds her hand out because if you're not aware, she wears a literal chest, like a wooden lockbox for a backpack, right? So it's always with her and it's locked with arcane
Oh.
lock. So she holds her
Ooh.
hand out and like the give it here for like the stack of gold you just earned.
Oh, well, we'll take the whole shop inventory of 240. I'll give it to you.
Yep, and it goes in the lockbox, so it can't be stolen.
And you see as Ashen goes over to the bar, give me your strongest drink, please, barkeep.
Are you sure you can handle that, big buddy?
No need to put more salt on the wound. Hilda, you think I'm a handsome man? I don't.
You're a man.
Your
It's not
guy.
that you're ugly, it's just your personality's ugly, and that's saying something coming from me.
My personality. I was just trying to impress the dame.
Yeah, and you did a terrible job at it. Did no one teach you how to flirt?
I think I was doing a good job. Yeah, he's already drunk. I think I was doing a good job. And then yeah, as you guys,
thought wrong.
as you do that, you see Bibbler emerge from the area, and you kind of see like the gnome lady just kind of like fixing her hair and like fixing her dress and stuff.
Now you see, look at him. Look at Bibbler. That guy knows how to flirt.
Bibbler comes out. His
Yeah,
nose
maybe
all
take
the way
some
up.
notes from Bibbler.
Bibbler like tucking in his shirt and stuff. Yeah, guys. So yeah, I got us the quest. Took a lot of hard
Bibbler, we
work.
got-
Good.
We got you a quest, Bibbler.
What's the quest?
A friend who needs guidance, a wingman. Meet Azuro, right?
Ashen.
Like,
Yep, Yep.
What
Damn.
is happening, Zico?
Oh, it's my boy Ashen. What's up, boy? And he kind of like that's always like, I just can't do it anymore, Bibbler. I can't handle it. And it's like, what's wrong,
I'm like
Ashen?
nodding.
It's this girl that I met, and I was really attracted to her, but she turned me down. I've never been turned down before. And he kind of like, gestures over and then gestures over to Apple. And she kind of looks in shock. He's like, my cousin? Ashen?
It's true.
Ashen, dude, I need you to understand. He kind of like jumps onto the thing, and he still has like his four hairs are like all messed up and everything, and his clothes are like all like kind of like ripped and shit. And he's like, Ashen, one thing about women, there's plenty of them. So you could always try again. You don't have to try. He's like, but she just caught my eye. That hasn't happened in a long time. I'm just gonna drink my sorrows away. Whatever you want, bud. I'll come back later. We'll drink together.
Tell her she's the apple of your eye.
Yeah, what Voss said. Try that. And he turns around and he's drunk. He's already slurring. You're the eye of my apple.
Did you say something offensive to me?
The eye of Apple Moto.
You're the eye of my apple eye.
Stop saying apple. It's just offending me more.
Apple.
Please leave. Or
Bleh.
I'll leave.
Or I'll leave. And he's like, all right, I got the contract. We're out of here. And then
Nice.
as you guys are leaving, you see the lady like wink over to Bibbler. Bye, Bibbler. I had a fun time. Call me next time. Nah, I ain't calling anybody.
Oh my god.
I don't even know how to use a sending stone. He's just like yeah, then we can go back. We'll say that we go back to the
Voss, you just about gave me a heart attack with those.
Look, with upgrades like these, they never stood a chance.
Upgrades? You threw an axe out the window.
yeah, as you guys go
Look,
outside.
okay,
Where's the
the-
guy at?
the
Where's the guy at? Let me grab
targeting-
the guy at. He's over here. As you guys go outside and you're walking home, you see a guy on the ground with two axes on his body.
Is he like dead or is he just?
He's just unconscious.
All right. Can I walk over to him and cast like healing word?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let's get those axes first.
Let's get those. We gotta sell them. We gotta sell those
Oh
axes.
yeah, for the inventory. Yeah.
What
Alright, I'm
Apple call
adding
them? Merchandise? The merchandise on the ground?
Yeah.
Need the merchandise.
Or
Give me
you said they're hand
Voss.
axes?
I need you to give me a medicine check, Voss.
I wasn't doing that. Sterling was. I'm just picking up the axe.
Yeah, you're picking up the axes off a body.
You know, you're pulling out the things that are plugging the wounds.
All right, I shall apply. Actually, after reviewing my character sheet, I shall patiently wait.
No,
For my
you
companion.
said you
Alright,
gotta give me a medicine check.
Pull the axes out.
I'm
on our
casting
way.
guidance on myself.
Casting guidance on myself.
It's a 7 plus 1
Nice.
is 8 plus guidance.
Guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm pretty
I got a
sure
9?
that's El Pinguino.
Where?
No.
Right here.
Oh, there? No, that's not him. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that guy real quick.
No, right here. My nose starts bleeding. Like, what happened? I don't know.
You know what? We'll do something even better. There you go. We'll keep him there. Are you outside? Make sure you guys are outside.
Yeah,
If you
I'm
guys are gonna
outside.
be saying stuff, your character needs to be like next to all these things. So you guys come out to the market. Voss and Apple kind of go forward. Iris,
We're
you
taking
give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check,
Mhm.
save.
Save. Yeah.
Check.
No.
Save.
Check. It's a check. Oh, I got it wrong.
Wisdom check then. Never mind then. My bad. 16.
16.
EP.
Everyone
Thank
else is
God
kind
for
of like
cleric.
doing their own thing and they're walking. Bibla already ran past and you're looking around and you kind of see some of the festival things in here. You see the lizard man is in the cage and you see that there's other creatures in the cage. And you see a faint aura of what seems to be El Pinguino. But he's not wearing the same outfit that he's wearing. He seems to be wearing a newer / like futuristic outfit. And it seems as if he's in this location, but he's really not in this location at the same time. And he's moving around and you can see that he's like, it seems like he's talking to a few people and stuff. And then it fades.
You know, I love seeing gods and shit in my amulet, but being able to see into other dimensions was not something I was expecting. Sure.
What did you say? You got a 10 for your medicine? I think DJ got a 10. So.
Oh no, I got a 9.
You got a 9? Okay. So
Yeah.
you go in and you pull the hand axes out and he grunts. He's like, oh! And he begins to
Are you
bleed
okay,
a little
sir?
bit. He's like, oh,
Sir,
I'm not.
Oh, sir, that's because you struggled too much.
No.
Please don't resist while I apply you first aid. I was just walking by and saw you be struck.
Tell my family that I love them. I didn't really have
Tell
long
them
for this
yourself,
world.
goddammit!
I didn't have long for this world.
They're like punching on his chest.
You guys?
And you see his
Gosh, you're not gonna die.
and you see
Oh,
his
they
man
don't
is
do
on the
that.
ground. And you see, so he's holding. You can walk up to the scene. He's holding 2 bloody axes and he's trying to give this guy CPR. And you see the blood like squirt out a little bit as he starts to give him CPR.
Gonna look at the
Just
boss
chest
and I'm gonna be like, boss, you're not really good at this, and I'm gonna like push him out of the way, and I'm gonna cast.
You just asked me to move nicely, Iris.
I've already cast
The
it.
man is dying.
Did you cast healing word on him?
Yeah, I already did that. I already
okay.
said I did that.
Yeah. So as he was doing CPR and everything, Sterling walks up and he's like, "Oh, you just can't do things right." And you
I
snap your
kept him
fingers.
stabilized long
You snap
enough
your
for
fingers, and
you
then
to
you see
help.
the wounds as they like begin to like close up on him. He's like, and he just goes back to sleep.
Iris sees me healing people in a way that she's never quite seen before. I take a stack of coins from seemingly out of nowhere and I spread my hands and they melt. And I press them into the wounds and they meld and then they become just like regular old flesh.
Oh,
And he falls back to sleep.
Is he dead or alive?
Oh, he'll be fine. Just
Nice.
give him a couple hours to wake up. Now,
Right.
boss. And Sterling raises
Yeah.
her hand and another like coin comes out of your pocket, right? Now, half the reason why you won that bet is because I was helping you. So next time you want to bet on money, which we don't have a lot of because we're in debt, ask me. You're talking with someone who's half Fey. I can manipulate people's luck. If you're gonna
It
bet,
was-
bet smart.
it was a heat of the moment thing. They weren't gonna let us throw the axes at all unless we. Wait, that makes it sound worse. Hold on a second.
Heat of the
Sterling.
moment
What?
with over half our shop's money.
I need you to give half of that to.
No, hold
Sterling.
on.
I gave all of it
Boss.
to Sterling, Miss Fleetfoot.
Okay,
And look,
good.
when everyone's been trying to make money and it hasn't been happening. I did it. I think I've done the most in the past month and a half.
Hold on. Boss.
For the tour.
First,
Fair
no. You're not getting out of this so easily. First, they asked you to bet 10 gold. And then you said, how about we make it 20? And then you pressured them further into making
Last,
it 50
To be
gold.
fair,
back me
I
up
am
here,
the
lad.
one who
That's right.
demanded more money. And it wasn't luck or a hope or wondering if we were going to win. I knew
as
from the
I-
second we picked up those axes, we were going to win some money.
Yeah, Sterling raises her other hand, and another coin comes out of Les's pocket. Mm-hmm.
Look, it's
He's
as
like,
I explained to Miss Fleetfoot. When it comes to competitions, there is no better duo.
You do realize I've been slipping magic luck boosting coins in your pockets every
I
time you do
did-
something like this?
I
and
did
then
realize. Actually, I
and
noticed you didn't choose
as
me
you
for
guys
the
are
final
arguing
round.
there, the guy on the ground is like, "Are you gonna let me rest on the street like a regular man, or are you gonna argue all night in front of me?"
Hey, you shut the
This
fuck
is
up. No one's
nothing
talking to
regular
you.
about
Shut
this,
the
sir. Sir, we just saved your life. We were bystanders.
Are you sure you're not the ones that inflicted this into my life?
Oh,
No, his
that
name's
one?
Ashen.
You know, actually, I'll let you blame Ash. That's funny.
Blame Ashton.
Yeah, I remember his name when it's time to pass the blame.
Roll deception, you
Yeah,
liar.
speaking of the Adventurers Guild, there's a ranger
It's not
there
even a
named
lie.
Ashton
He was one of them.
who's legendarily bad
No.
at throwing axes. I'm pretty sure both of those were him, just like Voss said. Mm-hmm.
Why would they allow them to throw axes near a window?
Heat of the moment decision, I guess.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I do have an idea.
It seems like that's something that's very un-OSHA compliant. And he goes back to sleep.
Anyways, are we
That's
gonna
a
Oh,
go
13 deception.
No, you're good. I'm not
follow
gonna.
Bibbler on this quest?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got
Bibbler
a man
just went
again.
back to the shop. Bibbler just went. He went back to the shop to go.
Yeah, we should take some rest, prepare for our journey tomorrow into the bandit camp.
But in all seriousness, Voss, I'm fine with bets. Just do it smart. Next time, ask the luck-bending half-fey, half-tiefling to help you.
Yes,
I'm fine with that
ma'am.
With the tiefling too.
Yeah, and as you guys go inside, Bibbler's like he's just sitting there. He's sitting on a chair, smoking a death stick. He's like, "Oh, what a night, guys."
Bibbler, my workstation. Come
I've-
on.
Bibbler's like, I really needed that cigarette. I mean, that death stick.
I mean, it's
Gonna-
fine with your, vices. I don't mind that at all. Just these books, the pages, some of these are very old.
Oh yeah. So the contract that I took, that she was nice enough to give me, like the sorceress said before, there's a shipment that was taken, armory shipment, and they're outside the city somewhere about 2-3 miles from here. And he's like, yeah, if we go in the morning or maybe at the nighttime, I don't know, whenever you guys want to go, we can go scout out the area. They said it's kind of blocked. They have like a blockade there.
Mm. What's the team thinking?
A blockade, like a little miniature fortress that they built.
I say we
I
burn it.
think we should take a rest because I am missing some of my spell slots from having an encounter
How?
with a god.
How? We
earlier.
haven't done anything.
I had an encounter with a god.
The necklace.
What do you?
The necklace was so powerful.
Your bitch aunt,
Oh my
came
god!
here
What?
like she owned the place.
Wait. Did you
and she
read it? You
destroyed
didn't
all
read it.
three-
You didn't read the
You
note.
wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Your
The
character
note?
doesn't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
I
you
don't know. That's your aunt, but you know what?
Your
that,
god.
That bitch, God showed up and destroyed our training dummies. Those were expensive, and the cost of that was the reason
she
I
did
felt so
'em.
compelled to get us money.
She did it was cosmetic fire. It doesn't actually burn anything.
It's just like, you know, they're not. They're kind of like
she's just
they're
dramatic.
burnt. They're
She's
burnt. You
kind
know.
of like that. Yeah, but she's just dramatic. She's just kind of like that.
I mean, Les is not going to say anything against this. He had no intentions of going to see.
Iris, give me another
Well,
wisdom.
he-
Iris and Apple, give me wisdom checks.
Wisdom check. All
Well,
right.
okay,
I
what
got
about this? What about we go early in the morning?
16.
5.
16.
Bandits don't wake up early.
Yeah,
I
they'll
like
be
the way you
hungover.
think. I
If
especially
they stole
like
that
the
big
part where you
shipment, they'll be
said we go.
celebrating.
What'd you guys go both get? Iris and Apple?
I got 16.
5.
You got a 5? Okay. You see the rest of the party, they're arguing and everything, but Apple and Iris, you guys specifically see El Pinguino. Like you see his like faint aura or whatever next to Bibbler, and he's looking at both of you and he's kind of laughing, and he kind of like gestures on his lips, and he says, like you can reading his lips, you can see he points at you. And he's like, "I'm coming back for you."
Is he talking to you or me?
I love how that's your concern.
Yes.
It's El Pinguino.
Yeah, so she's like shocked a little bit, and he's like, "I'm coming." And you can see, like I said, you kind of see his demeanor and everything. It's very different. He's wearing like his suit's a lot newer, and it seems like his eye. There's something different about his eye, and then he also seems to have some type of as from when you guys went to New Nictoland or whatever, Nictoland, he kind of has some of the augmentations and stuff on him.
Nictopia.
Nictopia.
Fucking Night City.
Night City.
Is anyone else seeing this?
Do. Yeah, there's only two of you who see this. And then as he says that, he disappears.
I gotta check a base.
Alright,
Oh
guys,
my
I have some bad news. Apparently seeing gods isn't the only thing I can see. I'm pretty sure El Pinguino just threatened me through the dimensions.
How did he do that?
It wasn't me.
Was he talking to me or was he talking to you? I don't really know. I'm not sure.
So,
Apple, and then Bibbler comes in and is like, Apple, you know, if you would have just hung out with Ashen, maybe you would be having these like traumatic problems going on with you, you know. A woman of your age, you know, sometimes things occur.
All right, Bibbler, that's enough from you. I'm gonna pick Bibbler up and take him to the attic.
And yeah, you're gonna pick him like, also, the government is a conspiracy. As you grabbing him up, as you're grabbing him.
I'm like picking him up like
Yeah,
like a
we're trying to
cat.
solve that
Come on.
problem, Bibbler.
The government's a conspiracy. The mayor's mind control. I swear
Come
I'm 5
on,
feet
Bibbler.
tall.
Bibbler, stop spoiling stuff, Bibbler.
I just imagine you just chuck him up there. You just throw him up there, throw him into the
I get
attic.
to like this last flight of stairs and I just throw him.
I just throw him up there. He's just drunk.
Lands perfectly in
Oh.
his little haystack.
based on my grand observation skills, it seemed that wherever El Pinguino is right now seems to be a world similar or same to the one where we met Voss with his new army of robots, which means that if he's going through the same universe as us, that means he's in the second out of the 3 universes we went through, which means that he will be back approximately, depending if he goes faster or slower, 3 weeks maybe.
Well,
Which means
Is
that
it
we
fun
don't.
for us?
That's not that good, really, because you know, in 3 weeks we have made no money and
I think that's
Gain.
the biggest concern right now.
no experience, so we do not have the resources
Well, we leveled
to
up.
fight El Pinguino. Okay, well, yes, we did.
You just
get
hear
some
from the attic
experience.
Les yelling at Bibbler. No, you shut the fuck up. You're harassing people all day. You're a womanizer.
I'm not.
You
I
stay up
swear.
here.
No.
You stay up
you
here.
hear him yelling. Bibbler does what Bibbler wants to do. Bibbler lives
I
his
know,
life.
that's a problem.
Why?
That's a problem.
Why are you so mad? Why are you so upset
You
about my
have a
vices?
problem.
I don't have a problem.
You have a problem.
you hear Bibbler crying. I
We're
don't
both
have...
in tears. We're both in tears.
I don't have a problem. You
Oh,
have a
God.
problem.
Can someone do
Well.
something about that?
Alright, well, since I am the self-appointed HR of this place, I will go sort those
If
two
you come
out.
up this stairs, I will throw you back down. So help me myself.
As you
An
as
attic.
you peek up to the stairs, you see Bibbler and Les kind of crying and hugging each other.
We're having a moment.
He's gonna be like just gonna shout from down the stairs like, "You two okay up there?"
We're bonding.
We're fine.
Alright, now don't hug too tight. I don't want any crushed spines, okay? I'm gonna go back down.
At this point, Sterling just He's like, I'm going to bed.
I swear to God, these fucking people. He's just going to sleep. It's like, yeah, it's like 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
So
So,
I guess we didn't ambush them in the morning.
We just wake up early.
Alright, well.
What time do you want me to set ICJ to?
ICJ. What is the alarm sound when ICJ wakes you up?
It's the beep boo boo beep song from SpongeBob.
I just realized I didn't have a room assigned to me.
I think,
So
yeah,
you have the one, this one.
yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's
Yeah,
yours.
that's the only one that's empty.
Yeah, because you got that one. Yeah, because the
two.
2 boys are sharing a room.
Yep.
I just imagine fucking Les and fucking Voss midnight talks. Do you ever think like,
Right.
Crazy.
can a burrito be a taco? What's really a sandwich?
Burrito.
No, we're playing like Yu-Gi-Oh.
They're playing Yu-Gi-Oh down there.
Guys, if you use mending on a half smoken blunt, would you be able to make it infinite?
Existential talks are reserved for the balcony.
Yeah, they're reserved for the balcony smokes. About balcony smokes talk. All right, give me 1 minute and I'll be right back, and then we can start the next part.
Find cigars. Oh, I wonder how my favorite Cicierio's doing, Les. Oh wait, he's upstairs with
Cicerio?
Billy.
Yeah, I mean,
The
we're
Spanish
talking
one?
about like, yeah. Spanish one.
I'll call him El Cicerio.
El Cicerio. I love how during that we were like, no, we're not gonna do drugs. I have cigars. Oh, okay, yeah, that works. Let's smoke cigars.
I was like, I don't do cigarettes
The death
or
step.
pipes, whatever he was offering. Yeah, and then we all got drugged anyway at the dance floor. Imagine if we were already high
Oh yeah, it'd been
before we got
worse.
hit with that.
we would have had advantage on every performance check.
Oh,
And it is
Maybe.
about the crack of dawn. And we're gonna change the time right there. Yeah, like the sun is beginning to rise a little bit.
all right.
Yes.
Who made breakfast?
And ICJ, you hear ICJ.
Snooze.
He just starts smacking. He's just smacking you in the
Sleeping
face.
in on a planned ambush. is
He's
crazy.
on a planned ambush at a bandit camp.
Fine.
And you see
I'm-
ICJ. You see ICJ. Like, morning routine, sir.
No, ICJ, you can't walk anymore. I took your
No,
legs
he's
away.
just looking at you. He's like, "Would you like your morning routine, sir?"
Yes, begin immediately.
And he like looks at you. Voss is the best. Voss is number 1.
I'm doing like yoga.
Yeah, you just open the door, Sterling. You see Voss. You see Voss doing yoga, and you hear a robot. You are the best artificer known to man. Voss, you are the best. You are number 1. No
I'm
one
like
is.
in my armor, which is the only reason it's possible, but I'm doing like a handstand, like switching between hands. And I'm like, oh, sorry, my morning positive affirmations.
So yeah, as you wake up, Sterling, and you know you're in a grog, you see Voss out there, and he's talking to his robot.
I like walk up to the door and just listen.
As soon
Voss,
as you walk
are
through the door,
number
I
1.
assume Les is working out.
You are the best, Voss. No one is better than you. You are the most handsome man in Haylift Town.
Oh, I didn't program that. That's a little overboard. It's a semi AI. It kind of like has to learn on its own, adjust.
No, Voss. I have my own soul.
D-Lo,
Oh, God.
that's even
Oh,
more
shit.
Voss, I'm
towards my point,
sentient.
actually.
We're getting into some atomic heart shit. Okay.
Voss, please tell me that you didn't program that to sound like your dad, because that would just be really sad.
No,
Aw.
he
Aw.
sounds nothing like my father.
And then you see as they like, I love you, son, and I always been proud of you.
That's not what my father sounds like, and you know it. See, he's trying to prank me. Look, he's doing this on purpose. Sterling, please, you have to
He's
believe me.
crying through his armor.
Can I smell the salt in his tears?
Imagine like you can see that he's kind of
He's
sad a
never
little bit.
I built him here, Sterling. He's never met my father. You gotta believe me.
Voss's armor has like built-in windshield wipers. For his
He has
eyes.
like windshield wipers to go.
Actually, the radiation from the red solar lamps in the
Son,
glass.
how about we go outside and throw the pigskin?
All right, ICJ. I'm taking away your humanity if you keep lying
Jesus.
like this.
Oh my god.
I'm just an
Well,
alarm.
all right, folks, I'll leave you with your
I just like
Les and Bibbler.
All right,
are
I'm
doing their
calling
skincare
Artie.
routines.
I'm calling. Don't call that man ever again, please.
Yep, I got the sending stone.
Well, I'll leave you with your issues, Voss, and your morning routine. Have fun.
Yeah. What is everybody
Thank
else doing in the morning when they
thank
wake
you
up?
very much.
Close.
As soon as Sterling walks away, I'm gonna like
Okay.
whisper to ICJ. I'm gonna be like, I told you he has more of a New Jersey accent. Get it right next time.
Oh,
Do I
sorry.
overhear that?
No, you don't hear. He closes the door. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, master. Next time.
Yep. And don't do it in front of the others.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the kitchen. I'm looking through the book that Fitz used to read, through the recipe book.
Oh yeah, Uncle
And
Geppetto.
I'm making one of the breakfast meals in it.
Oh yeah, would you like to make a breakfast
Apple
meal?
exited from the balcony.
You're
Yeah,
hanging out
sure.
on the balcony. Balcony?
Oh, Apple exited from the balcony.
Oh, you jumped from the balcony and you went to. Why would you? Okay, I was gonna say this is your store.
As monk.
I did.
And yeah, just monk things. I imagine
Monk
that for some reason she went to the balcony, stretching, and for some reason she decided to Superman dive from there and land perfectly onto the first floor.
Just monk things, yeah.
Just monk things. My morning yoga. It's like those. What is those things? What is those fucking influencers? I start my day. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I wash my face. I eat the kombucha, all the kombucha inside of my fridge, and then I swan dive outside of my balcony.
Have a breakfast glass of wine. Got to take care of the heart.
Have another 2 because I want to have fun.
So, what we're gonna make? There
I was a
is
door lock.
the pizza fucking omelet. There is 2 eggs with bacon. 2 eggs with bacon with hash, and then there is Geppetto pancakes.
Caviar.
No,
Oh,
This is
and
the
the
breakfast.
pancakes. Yeah.
What was the last one?
Geppetto's pancakes.
Mm. Would I be able to tell like what the others would like the most? Because my character like
You would have to ask them.
personally, like,
This is where you have to be intersocial. Are you moving the cooler master inside, or are you gonna leave it outside?
No, the cooler master is upstairs. I moved it into Bibbler's space because we had such a moment that I decided I'd leave Voss alone because he was very uncomfortable with my
I'm gonna
morning
make
waxing.
All right, so
With your what?
the cooler master is in the attic from now on, just so you know.
Les does waxes. He waxes his chest hair every morning.
Yeah, and then Bibbler, they're such a bro like friendship now that he'll probably help him.
Yeah, I just
Okay,
had my
this
chest
morning-
hairs lasered off.
well, there is
this morning
6 of
Les
us, so
Taught Bibbler how to do skincare and everything, so they both come down the stairs like glowing.
Come on.
well, there is 6 of us. I'm gonna make 3 portions of the omelette pizza and then 3 portions of the pancakes.
Okay.
In case anyone wants, if they feel like having sweet food in the
Sterling,
morning.
are you
they can
helping or
make
are you just
pancakes.
watching?
I'll help.
Okay, so I need you to
I mean,
roll.
I don't. I mean, yeah, you can help. I guess my character woke up like earlier. I guess, but it's fine.
So both of you, I
Was
need
like
you guys to both give me dex checks, please.
Dex checks. Sure, I'm good at those, right? Unless I roll like
Yeah.
shit with a 7. I have a +3 on the. Hey, did I? Hold on. Let me. Did I roll like above a 10 this session yet?
I rolled a 22.
Amazing.
Seems like I stole your luck. I'm sorry, comrade.
Sterling is able to beautifully whisk the
Our luck,
pancakes
comrade.
and the eggs. And you see Bibbler. Oh, that smells delicious. All right, both of you, 2 more dex checks, and that's it.
Alright, fine. Surely I'll get lucky with this one. 14. Hey, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
better.
21.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, as you're cooking, you're working like, you know, you guys are kind of like competing with each other, kind of just like, you know, there's not enough kitchen space, so you guys are kind of like stuck with each other a little bit. And yeah, you were having issues whisking the eggs, and Sterling came in. She started whisking and getting the powder ready and doing the batter and everything for the pancakes. And then you were trying to like sprinkle ingredients and stuff in there, and then she kind of like takes over and starts sprinkling more stuff in it. She's like, no, 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 you just need a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that. You have to follow the ingredients correctly, Iris. And then one more dex check.
Oh,
For
surely.
serving and plating.
I got a net 1. You cannot make it up. You cannot make
Negative
it
14.
up.
So, Iris, you begin to get like everything's ready, you get the omelet ready and everything, and then you're about to plate it, and you just completely drop the plate onto the ground, and you drop some of the batter onto the ground.
Okay, luckily I have the spell called Mending, so I can fix the plate.
Yeah, and then Sterling is able to just like, you know, perfectly get everything ready, and she has all the plates and everything, and you guys, and the food is ready for everybody.
Cool. All right. Arms laden with food. Sterling's doing like the classic waiter thing where you have like 6 plates in total, like 3 on each arm.
Damn.
She walks out and kind of passes by everybody and gives them a plate as she steps through.
Nice. All right, so you
Yes.
guys all get your food. Some people get
Thank
the
you very much.
the pizza omelet, and then the rest of you get pancakes.
I can get a pizza omelet. I'm fine with that.
There's no pineapples on there, is it?
Oh,
No.
you
No.
just anchovies, like how I like it.
Biblis, yours has anchovies. The rest of them are just plain because I don't know what kind of pizza toppings you guys like. The pancakes are cinnamon butterscotch.
Ooh,
Mm,
Nice.
I'll do the pancakes.
okay. So yeah, Bibbler is like stuffing his face and he's eating, and then he brings out the bounty, and he like shows it to everybody again. There's a small little fortress, like I said, right outside. There's a bandit captain, maybe 2. I'm not sure. It says maybe on it on the paper. Yeah, they just want the stuff back, and we got to bring it back to the guild.
Wait, is that the stuff we stole 11 sessions ago?
Right?
Is it the stuff we stole 11 sessions ago? I don't know how many sessions was that.
Now everything that we've
Okay.
gotten is we've properly acquired, and he winks.
That's right. Nice and legal. Bibbler triple checked for me before I added it to the inventory.
Yeah, that was Sterling when she was cooking, and then Iris was like fighting for her life trying to cook in there.
Um, sometimes you roll, as they say. I think.
Yeah. So if you guys are ready to go, I'm gonna bring you over to the other map.
Onward.
Ready.
Adventure.
Onwards to adventure, guys.
Tally ho!
Bibbler, Les, Nicto, Iris. Where's Sterling? She should. Oh, I have the old Sterling. I need to get rid of the old Sterling. And then I need to re-add Apple.
Chad, does anyone have long striders so I can become the Flash?
Unfortunately, that's not my spell repertoire.
Damn.
You guys
I'm
should
already
have.
the Flash.
Yeah, you
It
guys should
might
have
be in
access.
mine actually.
Yes, you do actually get long strider as an artificer. Artificers, wizards, druids, and
Yeah.
rangers.
So you guys are on the board, right?
Yeah.
So Bibler kind of like led you guys over here, and as you guys come over here, you guys see, as you guys see in front of you, you guys see a bunch of trees and then what seems to be like an area in front of you.
Huh.
So, where the bandits?
Apple,
Uh,
if I were
Where
to look,
bandits?
I'd imagine they'd be in that area over there.
Yeah, it seems that they're in the giant
Yeah.
fortress with wooden walls
Mm.
around them. I mean, like, that's just like an observation. I think, maybe. Not sure. Maybe. You could ask them if they're bandits. Like, you just walk up and ask, "Hey, are you guys the bandits we're here to?"
Yes.
Apple,
You
are
know,
you
take care
stating that
of?
we should handle this diplomatically?
And of course not. And it's not in my.
What a preposterous.
We can if you
Yeah.
want.
Last time we jumped the leader, stole the loot, and then ran away.
Yeah, you just killed the leader and ran away. What the fuck?
Can I do a
Well-
perception check if we're being watched or seeing any?
Yeah, you guys can do a perception check. Yeah, sure.
I mean, I
30,
do have
20?
a chest with a magic lock. I think it'd be kind of funny.
You say what?
20.
Yeah, you guys are being watched. You're being watched by a deer.
Oh shit! I didn't even see him until you said that.
He's looking at you.
Fireball that direction now.
He's just looking at you. He's like, "Arr,
Stop that deer!
No, wait, a wise creature of the forest.
arr." And then you guys hear from the background.
Majestic.
Is it that deer making that moaning noise again?
Ah,
No, I'm kidding. And he kind of like, it kind of like brandishes its horns onto your face, Apple, and kind of like nuzzles to you a little bit.
I'm gonna hit it by the neck to knock it out.
You're gonna knock him out?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh boy.
Knock out the deer. This is a stealth mission, deer.
I'm sorry, little one.
What did you roll to
I'm
hit?
sorry, little one.
I do have an idea.
A 10 to hit? Yeah, you hit.
Is it knocked out?
How much damage?
10. Okay.
You did 10 damage?
Yes.
Yeah, and you do that. And as you do that, the thing gets knocked out. And as soon as you knock him out, you look to the right, and there's a baby deer looking at this whole situation.
Oh,
Don't
no.
do that.
Biddler's like, Apple, let's just continue on with the mission, please.
I'm gonna knock that one out.
Oh, you're gonna go knock out the.
I knew it.
I'm gonna ruin our mission.
Right, well, you're doing that.
You can see the baby deer just looking at you with the eyes with like baby eyes and just pure innocence.
It's
Yeah,
the innocence
well,
is being corrupted
Dead.
right now.
My name is Bambi. What's your name?
I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna move forward, and once I'm like, give or take, like 200 feet away
Knock
from
off.
the. How much is 200 feet away? Actually,
It
200
should say it
feet
on it.
away.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
automatically there. Yeah.
200 feet away starts about here. So I'm gonna start moving with stealth, which means I can move like every 30 feet for a stealth check, right?
Yeah.
That's how much it is.
Okay, so I guess
Okay.
since nobody wants to come up with a plan to attack a fucking fortress,
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying.
Oh, everyone just started moving. This
I'm
early?
just-
Yeah.
Bibbler just going
I'm-
whatever. Bibbler is
I'm-
he's a wild card. He doesn't care.
I'm
Wait,
gonna,
guys.
I'm gonna, before I go, I'm gonna tell the party, I'm gonna scout out first, see if I can see anything.
And then he looks over to
Sure.
Iris. He's like, Iris, you really think you should do it? You know, I'm the master. His voice changes. I am the master assassin, as you know.
You can come with me, Wibbler. I am a cat.
I
and
have
move
I have really
fast.
high stealth,
So do I.
and so does that monk.
Hold a moment. Guys, I have a chest for a backpack. And it's got a magic lock on it. We can just leave it out, and these bandits will probably come looking for it. And when they come get it, we take them out. Duh.
What if there are too
That
many?
involves waiting.
So, okay, hold on. No, wait. You do believe that these bandits, I mean, okay, they're bandits, right? But you do believe they're dumb enough that they will just like see a random chest out in the open and will be like, yeah, this sounds fine. I mean, we've looked around this area like hundreds of times, but there's like a random chest we've never seen just on the ground here. What could go wrong? We're gonna go and open it.
Even if they come
As
to
much-
investigate, it's still pulling the numbers out of the fort, so we don't have to go in there to get them.
All right.
We wake up early in the morning.
Yeah, we woke up so early for this. Bibbler's yawning. Oh, I'm so tired. Apple, did you just knock out the mom and the baby fawn?
Yes. I
Oh,
had to.
it was necessary.
Me too.
This
I
is
think one group should attack the front, and the rest should go up this obvious hole in their barricades over here. To
Why do
try
you
to
think
split
that
the forces.
hole? What do you think made that hole though?
That's too
What if there's
convenient.
something here in the woods?
They're bandits, not carpenters.
Oh, okay. I was saying like if a big thing knock it down, maybe we can team up with it.
Possibly.
Oh, we don't have any
I
drills.
really just want to hit something with my axe and just kind of like making my skin itch.
Are you upset about the marriage and the time multiverse paradox?
Yeah, I took it really hard.
And then Bibbler kind of comes up to you, bro. You know it's all good. You know, we're in Halif Town. You're in your prime. I'm in my prime. We should just go out there. You know.
I'm a fucking awesome, or I don't get old. I will always be in my prime.
Yeah. You've been saying
Well,
this
you
thing.
see, my god did tell me to go burn down stuff, and their encampment is made out of wooden walls. I'm just saying.
Alright, so are we going full out assault, or
I mean, I was gonna keep going and stuff. But
I mean, yeah, I can get to the top and take a vantage point to cover for everyone. I have a
Sterling,
spell.
what do you think?
Was, do you have a long strider by any chance?
No,
I just
I
want
don't.
to go
I don't have
fast.
that prepared.
It's okay. I just want to go fast, but it's fine.
Maybe I should look up the fortress.
What's at the fortress?
Well, Bibbler's just gonna go on
I'm
ahead.
gonna,
What are you saying, Miss Fleetfoot?
climb
I'm
up
gonna
the
go
fortress and
with
look
Bibbler.
out.
Bibbler got a bad stealth check.
I got
That
a
happened
18
last
in my
bandit camp
stealth check
too.
before.
This bandit cat is too quiet. It's making me anxious.
I can make
We can do
another
the-
stealth check. I got a goddamn 21. Holy.
Yeah, you're fine. You can you're stealth.
Apple is just moving forward without doing a
Apple,
stealth
we
check.
need a
Got
stealth
it.
check. Apple.
I got an 8 on my stealth check.
Yeah, they kind of were looking.
Oh,
You can kind of see that they're just like looking out. They're just standing guard. And they're just looking out, and looking at their faces. They kind of look like they're looking a little suspicious. They're wondering what the hell is out there.
gonna
I think I
Oh.
should draw the fire if we're gonna just run in here.
I
Yo,
mean,
check out that sick floating mushroom.
Hey, I mean, I fellas, I may not have a brain, but I have an idea.
we're gonna eat the mushrooms. If we all eat the mushrooms and then we go in, You gonna do perception check?
Yeah, another one.
Yeah, give me you got an 11, you said?
7.
A 7? Yeah, you don't really see much. You just see a few of the guards walking up left and right on the stands.
Oh, those
Mhm.
guards.
With my 17 passive perception, very, very nice, very good. Would I be able to like
Once you guys
assess
come
the-
over here, you see this area that I've lined out?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be where it's gonna be problematic.
Okay.
Um,
with my 17 passive perception, would I be able to like assess the kind of gear that these guys have? Like, are they like well armed with like full freaking plate mail, or are they just like in really bad gear? Like,
no, you can tell some of their gears like shitty, but the ones that are on there, you can see that there's a few of them that have like bows at the ready, and then there's a few of them. They all have like wooden shields.
Okay, let's just Sterling's idea. I went
Change your
Sterling.
what?
A treasure chest bait.
Uh-huh.
my idea is that I can move at Mach 4, so because I'm a tabaxi for some reason, I'm allowed to do that.
Hold on. I have minor illusion.
You're not the
I
only
can
one.
distract them for free. Create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. Blah, 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 blah.
What if you
So I-
use minor illusion on the chest to make it like sparkle, like it's glaring in the sunrise? So they notice it easier.
I could just create an image of the chest.
Oh. Make a bigger chest.
It can be a 5-foot cube of a chest.
Minecraft chest.
Let's see. It has a range of 30 feet. Let's do some measuring here. So is this the plan we're going with?
Yes. I approve.
Okay.
Unless someone else has a better idea. Iris?
Bibbler raises his hand.
Yes, Bibbler, we see you.
I have an idea.
No, you're not a person to me.
Oh my god, you're not a person to me. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Damn.
All right.
Damn,
Fucking
that was kind of mean.
Fawn Slayer, you calm down. All right, Bibbler. What do you have to say,
Whoa.
Bibbler?
If I can, make myself look like a bush, I can get really close. And maybe we can like start taking out some of the guys that are on the walls.
All right. It's not that it's a bad idea.
But bro, I swear, I can make myself look like a bush.
I believe you. You're halfway there already.
I could make you look like a bush, you know.
Oh yeah, you can make me.
Go for it.
You made it.
My idea is that my spell has longer range than their bows. That's it. Yeah, and I can go fast.
How do you know what their range is?
Well, I know that a bow shoots a certain distance on average.
Oh yeah, you're that smart.
Yes.
What if they have like what if they have a ranger?
I have been to preschool. Okay, I have gotten
How far does the bow shoot?
Catholic education.
Okay, there's a really simple solution to this, right? Billy wants to look like a bush. You have a friend who's half Fey who knows illusion magic. It just works.
All right, and Bibbler goes over to Sterling. Bush me up.
Okay, so I'm going to cast the spell Silent Image. So I can create an image of an object that is no bigger than a 15-foot cube, blah, 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 blah. I can use my action every turn to move the image. So I'm going to create like maybe a bush about like twice the size of Bibbler to give him some space.
Yeah.
And like every time Bibbler moves, I'm going to move it with him.
Okay, we're gonna go into initiative mode then. It's gonna be Bibbler.
Alright, before initiative, can I fucking use one of my spells too?
Yeah. Well, Bibbler's gonna try to sneak over there.
Oh, okay, we're not all going into it.
Yeah, we're not fighting right at the moment.
Alright.
Bibbler. Watch. Alright, so you cast a spell on Bibbler.
Mhm. And it's a concentration, just letting you know.
Okay.
Guys, I think this might be a Metal Gear reference.
Where's the nicer bushes at? They have any? They have one right here.
Snake! Snake!
Bibble is becoming Solid Snake himself.
So yeah, he's got about like that much space to play with. Okay.
Okay. Bibbler. Bush Bibbler. Roll stealth. Well,
Bushler.
Bushler.
Bushler. Well, he's gonna do an advantage because he's inside. I'm gonna say he's gonna do an advantage because he's inside of the thing.
Hey guys, that's a weird looking walking bush over there. Nah, it just happens.
So he moves a bush forward, and then they're looking, and they see. They're like, "Hey man, have you seen that bush before there?" Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. I think so. And then the other guy's looking over. You sure? Nah, that bush has been there. You're crazy. Oh my
I'm
god.
fine if he makes it or not make.
And
I'm fine
then
if
he-
he doesn't make it.
Then he moves over here with the bush at the edge of your thing, and they're gonna roll to see if they see it. No, man, I swear. That bush was always there. I'm telling you. No, dude. It's always been there. Dude, are you dumb? The bush has been there the whole time. I'm telling you, man. You're not taking your medication. Advantage. Holy crap, Bibbler, these rolls. So he gets up really close over here. And he's like, look, and then they look over. And he's like, there's no way that there's a bush right in front of where we built the fortress. We cut down all the trees here. Dude, I'm telling you, these things grow out of nowhere. And this guy specifically over here, the archer, he looks over to them. He's like, you do know that that bush has been moving this whole time, right? No, it has not. It has been moving. And he fires an arrow at the bush.
All right. Let's see. How does that
I'd
interact?
like
with
to
the spell?
join initiative.
And he hits. So, the bush is there, and he shoots an arrow. Let me roll the damage real quick.
Okay. So because I can use my action to animate the bush, can I animate the bush as if an arrow actually hit it? So it just looks like he shot an arrow into a bush.
Roll me a d6.
A d6. Alrighty. Do that here. Yoink. 2.
2. No. So because you're looking at it and you're not 100% sure where you think his arrow is going to place. So you place the arrow like on the left and he kind of shoots it to the right and you hear a squeal from Bibber. He's like, ah, shit. And he gets hit. And they're in alarm state. So now everybody can roll initiative.
Got it. I got a 12.
At 12.
13.
4.
24.
Damn.
Ooh,
So
music change.
Hello, we're starting.
Apple. Who got lower than Apple?
I got a
14.
4. I think everyone. She got 24.
12.
Would you get less?
13.
So it's going
I
to
have a 14.
be you, you, you. And they shot an hour already at him. So now it's Apple.
Why? Don't look at me to say things.
You scored the highest on the rolls.
Okay. I walk to enough walking steps to go there.
You gotta see how much movement you have.
45.
So you can walk up to here. But if you were to use if you were to use one of your bonus actions to Step of the Wind is what allows you to move further, so you can double that. So you can move 90, but you're going to be using a bonus action. So you'd be able to move right here if you use your bonus action. Looking at your sheet.
I'm just trying to figure out where's the entrance.
Well, it looks like there's an entrance over here.
I want to move here
You're moving.
with my bonus.
Is that 90 feet?
Yep.
Yeah, use your bonus action. You can move there. You can just move your character. Sick. Oh, okay. So you're going to hide behind this tree over here, Apple?
Yep.
All right. Anything else you would like to do?
I think that's all.
All right. I think it's Sterling.
Okay. Let's see. What's within 30 feet of me? I'm slow. At least compared to Apple. Actually, that's not bad. So I'm going to use my turn to dash, and I'm going to get right there.
Okay.
And because Bibbler's in a rough spot and he can hear me, I'm going to bonus action give him a bardic inspiration.
Oh, amazing. Quite amazing. Let me put the music up a little bit. It's going to be a little bit louder. Are you casting it now?
I was gonna
The
run 30 feet
inspiration?
first.
Okay, go.
Yeah.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I'll cast it. Les is gonna reach into himself and kind of channel this radiant energy and bring out otherworldly steed. It's just large celestial creature here. Is it an action if I want to like mount it?
It depends on what it says. Sometimes it'll tell you it's a free action.
It might be half your movement, like standing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could be
it's
half
half
your
your
movement.
movement.
I can double
It
check
is.
that.
Mounting and unmounting is half movement. Unless you are a cavalier fighter, then it's 5 feet.
I see.
I
But you
checked
just use
because-
half your movement. But once you're on the horse, you start using the horse's movement.
Yeah, I should
So
have looked at that.
I think you
first,
still
'cause
get
I
the
already
full.
I ran my movement up here so I could get closer. Oh well.
So what are you
And
gonna
then
do?
I'll bonus action into my celestial form, so I get wings now, and my eyes are that pure like radiant energy. That's it.
Amazing. Iris.
Great, so I'm gonna use my bonus action. How far is he away? Oh, yeah. Ah, okay, I made it. Okay. Oh my god, you're too far away from me! 68 feet, you joking? He didn't end his turn, by the way.
He did. It's just not shown on yours.
Yeah, okay, anyways. So I am gonna use my bonus action. Wait, no, first. So first, I'm gonna move 1 square towards less, which means I need to count my movement. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast a 3rd level spell called Ashardon Stride, which gives me 20 feet extra movement speed. I will give all 3 wisps to Les over here. So the next time you attack, you can do up to 3d6 extra fire damage, or you can heal yourself for a grand total of 6 hit points using your bonus action if you want. And then that consumes it. Now I have 45 feet of movement. So I am gonna use my dash action to move 95 feet this direction, which means I am over here now. And then I am gonna use my beautiful Tabaxi feature called Feline Agility, which will double my movement. And a Showdown Stride has this really cool feature where whenever I'm within 5 feet of someone, I deal 1d6 fire damage to them. No save or anything. So I'm gonna... Technically, I have another 100 feet of movement because I doubled it. Which means I should just be able to walk about 70 feet along the wall.
Wait, what did you do? So you use your Tabaxi feature and you use all
I
your
use
bonus
my-
actions?
I used my bonus action to cast Usher Down Stride, which gave me 20 feet of movement, and then I used my action as to dash, and then my Tabaxi feature to double that.
How did you cast
So
that spell for fucking Les?
That's my cleric feature to give him the 3 fire wisps.
Oh, okay.
But is
So
that
next-
like your? Was that an action?
No, that just happens when I cast a leveled spell. But no, wait, it actually
sorry.
happens when it deals fire damage, so it would happen when it deals fire damage, I guess.
So it doesn't use any.
So I guess,
critical
yes, it
damage?
wouldn't do it. No, because...
That's what I'm trying to
honestly,
figure out, the
only-
action economy. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It takes leveled spells to proc, so... And I need to deal damage with them.
So does he have it or doesn't have it on him?
I guess he wouldn't have it because I didn't do damage with it yet, but the first
So
time I
you
would
have to
damage.
do, so like if you do like fire scorching ray or whatever, then it would proc on him or something?
Yes. But
Okay.
only if he's within 60 feet of me. I can choose a target within 60 feet of me.
Okay. So you don't cast that, but you are able to run this far because of your tabaxi feet and because of your movement.
Yes. Because funny spell gives me 20 feet of movement. So nice.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Well, technically, I walked along the wall for about 70 feet. And when it's within 5 feet of me, this wall is made out of wood, right?
Yeah.
That means that this entire wall, each square would take 1d6 fire damage. So
2, 4, 2.
it's made out of. It does say that if it isn't being worn or carried, it does
4.
that. When you move within 5 feet of a creature or an object that isn't being worn or carried, it takes 1d6 fire damage.
All right, they've been ignited.
Ooh, run around the whole thing.
That's the plan. It sounded funny, so I just wanted
Yeah.
to do it. But yeah,
Too
this
bad
is
I
like
didn't get a long strider.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be extra 40 feet I could do.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. I'll take one step to the right and attack this guy with my lightning launcher. And
Damn, over 200 feet?
that's at 170 something.
Yeah, 170.
But yeah, my range is 300.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna take the -5 on this one for sharpshooter.
Okay.
Honestly, I wish I could give
Oh.
this spell to someone else just so I could make Les's fucking horse be a fire horse.
So
that just
22?
spreads fire.
Yeah, 22 hits.
All right. So it'll be 2d6 plus 15. So 24 lightning damage.
Oh yeah, you kill that guy. So then I'll I'll go up to here and then I'll attack this guy. Which guy are you attacking?
The one next to the archer.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's 12. So I'm assuming misses.
Yeah, you die.
All right, and I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Bibbler, savior of our souls. What is he gonna do? What does he have in his inventory? I guess he's gonna try to scale this wall.
Oh, you know what? Is that not able to be a stunning shot? You know?
Stunning shot, but you didn't hit him.
No, the archer I meant.
Are you trying to stun him only?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah. So what?
The
Does
boss
he not
doesn't
take the
kill.
damage?
Well, I'm saying like, can I be non-lethal?
Oh yeah, yeah. You can say you just shocked him with a perfect amount of dosage that you don't kill him. I guess, yeah.
Hey.
Bibbler is going to. How much movement does this guy have? He's gonna try to get in here. And you see Bibbler as he runs through, and the floor beneath him kind of gives out for a second, and he kind of like dodges out of the way immediately. There's traps. And he's gonna use the rest of his movement. He's gonna dash to get right here. Or try to climb, yeah. Get right behind them. The bandits see Bibbler. And they're gonna turn around and try to jump down, take their damage from jumping down. One takes 1, the other one takes 3. And they're gonna try to hit Bibbler. Miss. And a hit. How much damage? Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot he has that too. Where are they? Where are they?
Where's Bibbler at?
He's inside already. He is inside fighting already.
He's throwing hands.
He's inside throwing hands already. I gotta see how much damage this is real quick. Oh, it's just a d6, okay. 3. Well, he takes 6 plus 1, 7, but he uses uncanny dodge and he takes half of that.
Huge.
And what else are the bandits going to do? They saw you do that. This one is going to jump off, take the damage.
Bad idea, buddy.
Takes 4 damage. Looks at you. And you guys see, I can't really do it this way, it's kind of difficult. How much movement does a horse have? Oh, 60?
Depends which one,
Yeah,
but 60
60.
usually.
$60? I thought it was like way more.
No, it's 60.
Well, you can dash and you get like 120 of them. Pretty much these guys are on horse. And they come out of the location and they're looking for you guys. Should they just dash? Well, you can just dash with a horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, the horse's actions are separate, so yes, the horse can dash and they can still use their action.
Yeah.
Which is why mounted combat is kinda OP.
Yeah, mountain combat is crazy. I love mountain combating.
Mounted tavern combat.
And they dash over here.
Coming.
And you hear, Apple, you hear a bunch of hooves and stuff come next to you. You hear a bunch of horses and you see these guys who are on top of the horses right now. The rest of them are going to, this one's probably going to ring the bell to tell everybody and see if they can. Right, he rings the bell to alert the rest of the camp. And where the fuck is this guy? They see Bibbler. They're gonna go and try to. These archers are going to try to hit Bibbler. Damn, but maybe Bibbler shouldn't have gone in there. Miss. Miss. Never mind. Bibbler is exactly where he needs to be. I lied.
I can't see him.
And it is now Apple. You see 4 guys on horses coming towards you.
Which one that's calling the alarm?
No one pulling the alarm is inside.
The one. Okay. Anyone spotted me?
Oh, they kind of see you, the people on the horses. They're right next to you.
Strike.
Pro
one
tip,
that's
you can
closest
make
to
the
me.
bandits floating so they look like they're actually,
I could make them flow, but it's too much work because I gotta move them all together. It's putting them next to them.
Yeah.
They're centaurs.
Oh, there's.
No, I'm kidding. They're not centaurs. I'm joking.
I'll try jump at them and kick them out of their horse. This one.
Yeah, you're gonna jump. Okay, so you're gonna jump at one moving.
Yeah.
And try to hit him. Let me see. All right. Give me an acrobatics and then give me an attack roll.
Dirty 17, and can I use my nunchaku?
Yeah, you can use it. You can always use it on Chaku.
Nunchaku are your monk weapon. They do the same as your unarmed strikes.
Yeah, she likes using them.
Yeah.
The damage?
Rolled. You did 17 for acrobatics. What did you roll to hit?
8, and then Did that make it?
No, that hit does not make it. You can always use I think you can do 2 attacks, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
As a
yeah.
level 5 monk, you can do 2 attacks.
Why do you only have a +5?
Is that
bonus?
8 plus your modifier?
Yeah, the nunchakus are weird. They're a
Fine.
newer weapon. They should be +8 as well.
Yeah, they should be +8. You don't have your proficiency bonus on them.
It's a
It's
homebrew
bugged.
weapon, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you should have proficiency in those. They should be +8.
I want to say somewhere
That's
in
at
like
the moment.
the actual like rule book, there's a weapon that like has equivalent stats to nunchaku. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, it's just 1d6 bludgeoning damage with finesse weapon, but I guess a monk can convert their weapons into finesse. So it doesn't matter.
That might only be certain ones, I thought.
Yeah, it's only weapons that lack the heavy property, I believe. It's something like that.
Just roll another
Let me check
attack,
it.
Apple. Just
Got a
start
16.
16 hit. Yeah, you hit that one. You hit with that one.
11.
And then damage.
11.
11 damage. So yeah, you're able to I imagine that these horses are going by and you just peek out of the tree and you literally flying fucking kick one of them and one of them just flies off the horse.
Yeah, so the rules for dedicated monk weapon are literally just that it cannot be heavy or special, and you must have proficiency with it. So I would assume Apple would have proficiency with it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and it can be
So
any
yeah,
simple or magic weapon.
Apple flying swan kicks this guy. She jumps fucking like 10 feet vertical into the air and flying swan kicks this fucking dude. And he flies off his horse and he's on the ground and the horse keeps trotting forward. Any other attacks, Apple?
Can I go to the...
You want to go there? Yeah, you can always move. You have more movement. You can always move back.
I want to ride the horse.
You gotta hit T. You gotta hit T again. We'll move you back. So yeah, you're good. You had more than enough move.
Wait, can I ride the horses? Wait, do I need proficiency? to
Wait a
ride
minute.
the
Are you trying to
horse?
get? So wait. Are you trying to kick this guy off the horse and get on the horse?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see.
Can I? I have permission. Do have?
Well, you did get a
Right, horse.
17 on your acrobatics, so I'm going to say, yeah, you kick this guy and you steal his steed. You GTA style his horse. So now
That's crazy.
now the monk is on a horse. She just committed Grand Theft Auto with a horse.
Grand Theft Equestrian.
Question. Yeah, so you're on the horse. So now you got to search up stats for D&D 5e horse, or I can send it to you. And that's going to be your movement. They have attacks and stuff on them too.
I'm probably just gonna...
I'll send it to you right
Where
here.
did Bibbler go?
Bibbler's inside. He's fighting for his life. Yeah, I'm putting the stats for the horse on there.
Miss Fleetfoot, go to your cousin. I'll take care of these vermin.
I'm gonna send it to you directly,
Yeah.
Spectre, so you can see.
Not very enthusiastic about saving him. Even though he's...
Why do you hate Bibbler so much? He's like the coolest cousin ever. Are you good with your turn? You pretty much.
Sit on me.
So yeah, you're with the horse. So the horse kind of moves forward a little bit. So you're like over here, but you're on the horse. Is that your turn, Apple? Anything else?
What's the movement?
The horse? I would say you just jumped on the horse, so you probably only have like 20 feet of movement left on the horse. But the horse usually has 60
Yeah.
feet of movement.
I'll turn to the side where Bibbler's direction is.
You're gonna go help your cousin?
Don't say that out loud.
Don't say that. It's just- oh my god. So you can move 20 feet. I'll give you 20 feet of more movement. So you can move kind of to like that tree. I mean, I'd go this way probably. You can move like
Yeah.
right there. This horse is severely confused of what the fuck just happened.
He's just along for the ride.
Don't ask questions, horse. Yeah, that's your turn. There we go. Sterling. You saw a horse appear. You saw a bunch of horses come out. You saw Apple commit Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, unconventional, but I like it. And what kind of shenanigans can I get up to? I mean, I suppose the new spell I just picked up for hitting level 5 would not be a terrible answer because there's a sizable group of dudes. But there's going to be more dudes later.
The answer is Fireball. It's always Fireball.
Unless you're a bard, don't have Fireball. Let's see. Shatter, blah blah, thunder damage, blah 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 blah. Oh, wait a minute. If I cast Thunder Wave on these goobers, could I knock them off their horses since it pushes things away?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes.
Sweet. Can I get close enough for that?
1000%.
No, I can't get anywhere nearly close enough to cast Thunder Wave. That's unfortunate.
So annoying. I just wanted to have combat on horses, and you're already knocking one out.
I could cast
Wait
Hypnotic
till you see what
Pattern on
happens to
them
the
and
other
just
three.
kind of stun all of them and their horses.
Stun the horses. Horses just fall on their face.
Let's see. That'd be kind of silly. I have two third level spell slots. Why not? All right, I break Is this concentration? Yes, it is. Okay, so I
Yeah.
break concentration on Silent Image, and I go to cast Hypnotic Pattern, and I create a big old box.
Man, that's a
I
big
hate drawing
box.
boxes in this.
Yeah, I don't know why it does it like that.
It's
I wish you could start it.
it's in line with like the other controls too. It's just fiddly.
Yeah, and you gotta hit control to make it go up and down. I think does shift hold it? No, that's not shift. Control makes it go up and down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then
it's something about like that. It's close enough. A big old box, right? Everything in the box needs to make a what is it? A wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
oh my god, including the horses?
Each creature. So
Well,
I suppose
horses have
so.
+9 to wisdom. I think you didn't know that. I'm kidding.
No.
This guy passes. Let's check his horse. His horse passes. Oh no, you said 15? You said 15?
Yep.
His horse does not pass.
His horse is now brain dead.
This guy is affected. His horse is affected. This guy is not affected. His horse is affected. And the guy in the ground that just got kicked off is not affected. So,
All right.
what happens with hypnotic pattern?
Okay. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated, which means no actions or reactions, and has a speed of 0.
Oh, so they don't just fall down; they just can't move.
Yeah, they're just kind of stood there looking silly.
Yes.
Like they're stupefied.
Yeah, they're stupefied. So, this guy's good. This guy's good. His horse stops working. His horse stops working. And then, yeah, all their horses failed. Yeah, all the horses failed. So the horses can't move.
And then, so that's my action. Bonus action.
They can roll to get out of it at the end of their turns, right?
Nope.
Oh, they just take it?
Yeah,
it
that's
ends
a-
if they
it's a
take
pass-fail
damage or
spell.
someone deliberately wakes them up.
Oh, man.
As an action.
Yep.
Yeah, they could each use the action on their horse to wake up.
Smack their horse.
But like even still, that would like completely disrupt them for a turn because they have to spend a turn waking their horse up.
Yeah.
And then is anyone within 60 feet of me? Let's find out. Apple's too far away. But Les isn't. So I say, "Get him, Les!" And I give Les a bardic inspiration, which applies to attack rolls. So yeah, go ham.
Nice. That was a good turn. My
I'm
horses.
gonna move this way.
How
Yep.
fucking dare you?
Well, after seeing everything that transpired over here to my left, it seems like you guys have that covered.
Yes, sir.
And you hear
There we go.
in the distant wails, you hear Bibbler fighting for his life inside.
I'm coming, Bibbler.
I'm coming, Bibbler.
All right, so me and Kevin will go this way over here. He'll dash, and I'll use his movement.
Bibbler's over here on this side. He went this way.
There's like, oh, there's too many over there. Shit.
You could just move the horse this way. You could just say
Back
the horse.
on that.
Yeah.
We're going over here.
Question is, will the horse be able to fit through that tiny?
No, it doesn't need to. I jump off its back and I fly over here.
Oh damn.
Yeah, wings, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, fly. You see? Wait, did you?
And like draw a circle with your mouse. By the way,
My
you can select-
celestial form gives me wings,
Okay.
and I can fly equal to my movement speed.
He's just Paladin from World of Warcraft with a fucking Celestial Steed and fucking Avenging Wrath, bro. What the hell?
Yeah.
Les descends from the heavens.
I'm here, Bibbler. So which one has he already hit? That one. So this one, first attack will be. Ooh, I'm gonna use my bardic. Oh, Jesus Christ, a 15 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
All right, so damage that will be. 6. I'll use a bonus action to ignite my axe.
Yeah.
So it'll be. That'll be 18 damage to him.
Damn. Yeah, he's really weak.
All right. And then the next attack will be on here. We'll go 16 to hit.
Yeah, you hit that one too.
All right. Oop. So 3 plus. All right, and he's gonna get smited as well. So it'll be 15, 21 damage to him.
Oh man, yeah, he's very weak.
And yeah, that'll be it for me.
Alright, amazing. So, now what do I want to do? I could move back to the group and assist them as the quote-unquote support of the group. I could bring this entire place to the ground. I mean, sure, why not? Alright, so that's 15 feet. I'm gonna move next to this guy. He takes 1d6 fire damage. There is no save for it. Yeah, unfortunate. Sorry, dude. Then I move 5 feet. Then I move 5 feet next to him, 5 feet around him. That's 25 feet. And then I move away, and I do not provoke opportunity attacks with this on. That's gonna be 30 feet, and then I have 20 feet more, so I can move up to here. So he takes 1d6 fire damage, and the entire wall I just moved along takes 1d6 fire damage. Also, because I did do damage with my fire spell, I finally get access to my cleric feature.
Wait, so you're saying you don't
Um,
provoke AOs? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's the part of the spell.
What spell did you cast?
Usher Dalon Stride.
Okay.
Third
So
level
1d6.
spell. That gives me 20 feet of movement, no opportunity attacks, and when I move within 5 feet of someone, they just take 1d6 damage.
So you took that damage. And the walls.
It only works once per turn. He doesn't take 3d6 damage. He only takes 1d6.
Well, yeah, I was doing the
Yeah.
walls as well.
Yeah, I'm just making sure so you don't like hit someone 5 times with it if I just run circles around him.
Yeah, I gotta say.
They specifically made it so that they cannot do that. I still have my action bonus action and everything technically, so what can I use? Do I have something that's a bonus action? Nope. Besides Searing Smite, but I would have to make a melee attack with it. So true. So unless I use my action to firebolt him. Sure, let's use my action to firebolt him. Let's see. Let's see if he has a bad time. I do a 12. Do I hit him?
No, you do not hit with a 12.
No. Useless spell. Whatever.
He kind of just bounces off. He kind of like bounces off his shield.
Oh, I have nothing else to do. I don't have anything I can use as a bonus action. Because my Chen Divinity feature is an action.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, but you
shit,
do
I had
damage to
so
him.
long to plan.
You're like,
I'll go ahead.
Don't whack the stunned ones. Whack the unstunned ones.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna look over to these guys, and I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, you just saved me the trip." And I'm gonna take the -5. Target this guy.
Okay.
Um. Oh, whoops. Does 7 hit?
A 7 does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna just do regular this time. So what about an 11?
11 does not hit.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and have him give me a DC 16 strength saving throw.
God damn.
Damn. He just feels like a little push, but nothing happens.
he's like a little like
But he does go
he's on top of the fucking
Well, that one's not stunned, I thought, right? Or is he?
Oh no, he's good. He's good. Yeah, he's the one that's not stunned. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. So then I'll just
stunned one over here.
end this one, right?
These two, and then all their horses are not moving.
And then this guy's still alive and he's good, right?
Yeah, he's just
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
just gonna-
ground. Got knocked off the horse. Got GTA'd.
I'm gonna move here between Apple and the guys on horses. Or maybe I'll squeeze in here.
You know, speed and D&D doesn't make sense.
Yeah, if you're a tabaxi monk, you can be crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm currently moving 50 feet, which is pretty high, right?
Especially with your
moving
armor and stuff.
Yeah, like I'm moving 9 kilometers per hour, which is like a light jog. Like thinking about it 3 life terms.
Bibbler
Oh, wow.
attack. Bibbler hit. Bibbler do damage. 3 damage. Second dagger. Damn, he definitely hits. 5. Bibbler finishes off the kill for you.
Attaboy, Bibbler.
He finishes his kills for you. Then he moves. He already used a bonus action to attack twice. 2-hand, 2-weapon fighting, 5, 15, 20, 25. And he goes up to this guy. Hi, you fucking bloke. Alrighty. This guy's gonna use half his movement to stand up. What the fuck he's gonna say? Got kicked, took 11 damage. He's coming for you. A 13 does not hit you.
No, it is not.
What about a dirty 20?
I mean, if you want to get technical, yeah, it does.
Take your 7 damage and take it to the door.
Ugh!
He's like, ah! He's like,
If you're
clank.
gonna scratch my armor, scratch this code right here.
Says clank.
I gesture to the chat.
Yeah, all you hear is a clank. This guy is gonna waste an action to wake up his horse. He's gonna slap it around. So he can't move yet. So that horse is good, but he can't move. What is going on over here? I guess these guys are gonna move this way. Well, they see that there's fire. Well, they don't really see, but they can kind of... I guess these guys see that there's fire over here. So they're gonna waste an action to try to go get water somewhere in order to try to take out the fire. They have to go find water first.
The entire wall will be burning in a second. Have fun. Just...
Yeah, I mean, what else are they gonna do? They gotta figure something out. Note to self, make wells out of stone next time. These guys, arrow, he's gonna move up. Arrow, arrow. The hailstorm of arrows begin. That's a miss. Another miss. Another miss. How high off are you from the ground? Less.
I would say like 5 feet. I had to fly down to reach them, so.
Take your 8 damage.
Alright.
Then he misses. And then one's gonna attack Bibbler. Then he hits. Take your 8 damage, Bibbler. No fighting.
No,
Nah,
Pibbles.
he wins. Bibbler is above God in this world. He doesn't take damage. He only chooses to take damage.
Only at times of pain he decides. To
He
take it.
gives off the impression that he's taking damage to make his enemies feel good about themselves, like they're doing
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
good.
exactly.
This
It's
guy's
like,
gonna
okay,
jump
guys,
down.
you
He's
got-
gonna
you
take
got
a-
me,
he's
I'll
gonna
take
a
damage.
Oh my god. Guy like twisted his ankle when he fell down. It's like, oh!
Hey, with the pizza's here. Oh.
Apple. You're on a horse. 60 feet of movement. Or if you dash, you can move 120 feet.
Go, Miss Fleetfoot.
I know, it's
Yeah,
like
isn't
pattern
it?
class.
Yeah, he pretty much just
It's
twisted his ankle and just died. What are you doing, Fleetfoot? Are you casting Fireball?
See how much I can move with the horse.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I should be able to get.
You
to
can
the-
move. You can get to the other horse if you go 60 feet, like right here. But if you move 120, you can kind of... Yeah, if you move 120, you can technically get in there, but like... You might have to do a roll to see if you can maneuver the horse through here. His horse is just large as fuck. His horse is huge.
All right. Yeah, I would like to go to the entrance.
All right. And I'm gonna need you to roll. Let me see what would it be. What would it be? An animal handling. Give me an animal hand. See if you can fit the horse in there.
I don't want to say anything, but you didn't really do much with that bandit right there.
Animal
Oh,
The one
yeah.
that's
handling,
next
right?
to me.
I'll do something real
Oh,
quick.
cool.
Now that you
can
reminded me.
use the cone thing to make an
17.
hemisphere.
Give me an
Make him
animal handling real
burn.
quick. Unless you want to jump off the
17.
horse. You are still.
17.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay.
So the horse kind of like squeezes itself through and it pushes in, and you hear a neighing from behind you, Les. And you see Apple on top of a horse, a smaller horse than yours.
Squeezing a horse in.
Yeah, a smaller horse than your horse. Yeah, you kind of see it. You kind of see she slows down for a second, and she's like, "Wait, wait, wait!" And she shimmies the horse in there a little bit, right there. Perfect.
It's not the size of the horse that matters.
And you see this giant spectral horse. "Arr, what the fuck?
You'll get your turn, Kevin.
Kevin
Pardon?
thirsts. Kevin thirsts for blood of my enemies.
It's not the size of the horse in the fight.
Are you doing
Size
anything
of the fight.
else, Apple? Because you would have to use. I mean, I would let you use Step of the Wind if you wanted to use that as a bonus action. So if you want to attack this guy when you're in a Chaco while you're on top of the horse, I don't care. Yeah,
I'll get off the horse probably.
you're gonna get.
And-
You just shimmied it in there. You're gonna get off of it now.
I just wanted an extra move.
It's just, you just wanted that little bit. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can jump off the horse.
I'm just tired. It's
The horse is very.
well,
The horse is very confused of who his master really is. Yeah,
Bonus
use
action?
bonus action to move. So yeah, you can because you're gonna have to use one of your monk abilities though. You're gonna have to use Step of the Wind. If you want to move and you want to use an action to attack, you would have to use Step of the Wind. If not, then that's probably your turn.
let me think first. I'm gonna be on. I use my move to defense. To stay on defense.
Okay. So you're gonna use you're gonna what are you gonna do? Dodge?
Patient defense.
Oh, patient defense? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's saying you use a bonus action. Oh, okay, so you're just using okay, I see what you're doing. So you double action dash. Okay, so you're doing patient defense. That makes sense. I see. Starling.
Alright. Let's move over this way.
He's coming for you, this guy.
So as the bonus action, I draw from my Fey heritage. I cast Hex, and it doesn't cost me a spell slot because
Okay.
that's cool. And then as let's see, yeah, there's no save for Hex; it just happens. I'm gonna choose Strength, I guess. He has advantage on ability checks.
You have to do strength base, okay.
And then for my action,
Which one are you hexing
I
like,
would-
specifically? This one?
Yeah, I'm hexing the one who's awake.
Okay.
'cause
Let's
he's a
change his
problem.
color. Purple.
Purple. Yeah. And then as an action, I go to toss my magic coin at him,
What? Oh,
rolling a 24.
yeah, you hit him. Just fucking
Yup.
throw like a
Okay,
coin
so
at.
he takes 1d12 plus 1d6 plus 1 damage. He doesn't have any resistances or immunities, does he?
No.
Aw, sad damage roll. Okay, he takes
4 damage.
he takes 4 damage.
He's like,
wait.
he's like, what the fuck? He just threw a coin at him.
I don't know before that. He takes 8. I forgot my modifier. Yeah, he takes 8 damage in total. And the coin Mjolnir's back to my hand.
Beautiful.
Oops. Alright, so Les is just gonna fly up.
1 second. Let me
Crazy how the rest of the party just left you and me, Vox, to deal with these 3 dudes.
Well, I did volunteer myself as sacrifice.
Yeah, there's 4
It
of
wasn't
them.
a sacrifice.
Actually.
The whole party was focusing them, and then I ran over here to help Bibbler. And now everyone's over here.
Yep.
Yeah, at least somebody went to go
They're
help
outnumbering
Bibbler.
us 2 to 1.
I'm burning their place to the ground. That's what I'm doing.
I'm about to cook this guy anyway.
I'm about to cook their entire encampment.
I'm mildly
Literally.
concerned because you might burn the loot.
That is a
It's metal. It's armor.
I
Right?
mean, I bet like. I mean, we can't see the inside right now anyway.
It's metal armor, right? And there's like a good 5 feet from the walls. I'm just burning the walls down, right? Okay, maybe some tents over here close to the walls might catch fire.
That's
Eh,
true.
Oh.
Maybe.
Am I still waiting?
No, you're good. You do whatever. I'm just moving some stuff around. I have to like configure some stuff around the map. You're good.
Okay.
Where the hell?
To be honest, I did make all of these bandits that are like on this side panic and try to put the fire out, so
Alright, so I'll fly over to this one.
second-hand crowd control, I guess.
Fly down. He's gonna get. So dirty 20 to hit him.
To who? Which one are you hitting?
Archer
Sorry.
right.
Yeah, you hit him.
That'll be 16 damage to him.
Oh yeah, he's fucking barely alive now.
And that'll be bonus action, Wrathful Smite. When I immediately after hitting a creature, target takes an extra 1d6 necrotic damage from the attack.
Oh my god.
And
My god, stop!
and he has a DC 15. No, not 15. Hold on, let me see. Must receive a wisdom saving throw or have the frightened condition until the spell ends.
So he's frightened?
The DC, yeah, it's a DC 15.
Fails. He is frightened. We're gonna make frightened red.
Alright, he takes 3 more necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, never mind. He just dies.
Okay. On to the next.
He is no longer frightened, he's just fucking dead.
He's frightened of life.
Alright.
You scared him so hard, he literally died.
You scared him literally to death.
Next
Damn.
guy. Damn is right. Alright, that'll be a 9 to hit.
No hit. No cigar.
Yep. Damn. Alright. The steed.
Nay.
Run back over here.
Nay.
And
Nay.
I think he has 1. Okay, yeah. He has a slam. Bonus equals modifier. Okay. So let me roll for him to hit the guy right next to him. Yeah, he doesn't hit that. Alright.
Horse on horse action, is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Would you say I can climb this wall with 50 feet of movement?
Yeah, I'd say you climb it, but there's spikes on the wall, so I would need some type of roll.
Acrobatics?
Let's do acrobatics.
Sure, let's try it. Let's try and roll a 2, so a 5. Yippee, I love.
Yeah, you
I think I'm just gonna stop rolling anything that requires a roll this session.
anything that requires a
It's
roll
like,
to go up.
like I'm real.
You attempt to climb up the wall, but then you poke your little paw, and you kind of go like ah! You do like a cat noise, and you take a d6.
I'll take a d6.
You take
I just
5
wanna be on top.
damage, and then you
I just
fall
want to
back
be
down.
on top of the wall to see.
Oh, you're trying to still go up there? Okay, so yeah, you could just take the damage and go up there. Yeah, you're up there now.
Yeah, that's fine. How much feet of movement?
It's
20?
whatever. It's half or whatever. I'm pretty sure when you're climbing something.
So I still have 10 feet of movement. Because let's say how tall is the wall? 20 feet? 10 feet?
They all turn around. Ooh. They're like, oh, Nani.
What do I see? What do I see?
Oh, here, yeah, you see 3 of them below you. Well, 4 of them below you. You see a few animals that they had herded in there. You see a guy over here, and then you see another guy over here.
Cool, that's cool. I would catch most of them. Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna cast my Channel Divinity feature, which is an area effect spell, which is 30 feet big, and it stays there for a minute. And anyone that starts their turn in it takes 1d6 fire damage. It's like fiery and ashy embers that like hover on the that are on the ground, and they hover from the sky.
Nice. So we're gonna...
So yeah, and anyone that starts their turn in there takes 1d6 fire damage, and if they hit me while I'm in it, they also take 1d6 fire damage.
Oh.
Or like any ally that's in it, if they hit them.
Oh.
I have it said that a spark of flame jumps from them and attacks the attacker, dealing 1d6 fire damage.
Oh, okay.
But so I still have 10 feet of movement. So
yeah, you can jump off, but then
I could jump up, but I would take fall damage. Actually, do Tabaxi take fall damage, or do they have like a thing that they take less? Pretty sure they had that. Apparently not. Never mind.
9 lives. I think it's like 11 feet from the ground. It's like a D4.
Or I could just keep moving along the wall because I still technically. Oh yeah, I do have to roll my Constitution save D10, DC10 to see if my. Of course not. I rolled a 1, by the way. I rolled net 1. Luckily, someone gave me a magic item that makes me auto-succeed concentration saving throw.
Who the fuck was that? Tell me who that guy was.
Thank God. Thank God. So I'm gonna choose to succeed that. And then I'm gonna just go and move 10 feet along the wall, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I mean... And that wall still takes fire damage. It's still taking fire damage behind me. We love pyromania. Yep. Okay, so I use my action, to cast that. I use my movement to climb the wall. I have a bonus action. Can I use my bonus action on something? No. I still have my 3 wisps, so the next time I deal them any type of damage, I can use them. Technically. I could use my bonus action to heal myself with the wisp, actually. But I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, there's a hole over here in this wall now.
And they're having fun with my pyromania.
Nick, no!
I'll go ahead and take a step back.
I'm trying to get AO'd by him?
That's his decision. And if he has to accept the consequences that happens
Sure.
when he does that.
14.
Miss.
He's accepted his fate.
But you know, this is one of those things where it's the thought that counts.
Fuck.
And really, man, you're interrupting me from joining the epic battle taking place up there. So I'll go ahead. Oh, thank God. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
$15 lightning damage.
15 plus. Yeah, he dies because he took damage from Apple earlier.
And then I'll go up here, and I'll shoot the guy that Sterling was messing up.
Jesus, leave this man alone.
No, sir. 23.
Oh yeah,
For 6 lightning damage.
he eats it, takes it.
And then, because I lost concentration, I'll recast Expeditious Retreat. Oh, whoops.
If only you had an item that allows you to auto-succeed concentration.
Yeah, you want me to take it for myself?
Nah,
I take it back.
What item was that? I don't even
glad for it.
remember.
It's
I'm
an
glad
infusion
for it.
on her studded leather.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5,
Oh man, you're
40,
just gonna walk in between all of them?
45. I mean, they're all hypnotically patterned, yeah.
Oh, it's true.
And then I'll just be standing here with my buddy.
Just leave this guy alone, man.
You're next.
I haven't been able to move my horses this whole time. Bullies.
All right,
Why are you guys so afraid of the horses?
Pastor. They ran up on us. You step up, you fall down.
Yeah, it's the horses didn't do anything. They were just hanging out.
They started it.
Where's Bibbler at? Bibbler's with his bro Cephalus over here. Bruh, Cephalus. Are you next to Bibbler? Is Bibbler about to sneak attack this guy? He is. If he would fucking hit. Oh, he hit stereo. Ooh, 11 damage. You see his Bibbler slices and dices this guy. Pop, 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 pop. And he's gonna retort the attack back to Bibbler. Ooh, lucky Bibbler. Lucky. Oh, super lucky. They're gonna shoot some arrows at Apple, I guess.
I do want to say that my Chen Divinity doesn't hit objects, it just hits creatures, so it wouldn't actually... It wouldn't start a fire, okay?
Oh my god, you lied to me this whole time. I'm hurt.
My Chen Divinity? No, like...
Did
my spell does
18
it.
hit
My
Apple
Chen
Fleetfoot?
Divinity.
They shoot an arrow at you, Apple.
I have patient defense.
Oh, you do? Disadvantage. They all
and
miss you.
deflect missiles.
You also have deflect missiles too. You could go crazy and just throw it back at them.
Yes.
The only issue about deflect missiles is it uses 2 key points. It's kind of like really bad. Key point economy.
But no,
I thought it only-
no, it doesn't. It only uses
I think
a
it
key
only
point.
uses one.
It only uses one, and only if you throw it back. If you don't throw it back, it actually doesn't use any.
Yeah, I'm saying you got to use a key point again to throw it back.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no, you
Activating
don't.
deflect missiles by itself just stops the missile. You
Might have
can
been the
then
open one.
choose to spend a key point to throw it back at your attacker. Otherwise, you can just let it fall to the ground or something.
Yep,
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That's-
that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
it's really strong. It's really strong.
Yeah, it's a
You just
reaction.
It's like-
projectile. Yeah, every turn you can just make one projectile do a lot less damage.
This guy's gonna come up, try to hit less.
Doesn't it use the original?
Oh, it's like a
damage?
monk version of Uncanny Dodge.
But better because you can throw it back.
Oh, true, yeah.
But it depends on the damage and stuff.
But
Yeah,
you run
if
out of
it's-
key points on Uncanny Dodge. You just use a reaction, so it's probably like a balance.
Uncanny Dodge halves the damage. The deflect missile reduces it by 1d10 plus monk level.
Yeah,
so
I was
if
just saying it was like their version of like having a thing.
If it's a
Uncanny
low damage
Dodge.
projectile, it's better. If it's a high damage projectile, it's worse.
Mhm.
Simple as.
2 fire damage. 4 fire damage. So like,
I
do they
remember
see the
I-
fire? Do they see this fire here?
The ashes on the ground.
Yeah, like they see that they're taking damage from it because they're gonna. His guy's gonna
Um,
walk out.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna take. Yeah, they're definitely gonna feel it. Like, yeah, they
With
take
that
the fire
cool epic
damage.
battle that's happening over
One
there.
d6 fire damage. Unfortunate for them. And yeah, they can just walk out. That's I balance
only
it around the
creatures?
fact that they can just only creatures. Objects do not take damage in it.
Okay, cool. So that guy took 4, that guy took 3, and last guy took 2. This guy's gonna try to jump over. He's gonna waste acid movement to jump over the desk. Yeah, so they kind of just
Amazing.
run away a little bit.
Great.
This guy,
Which one is any one of them look like kind of weak?
not really.
Because-
I mean, you're the first one to attack them. They only took the
Good.
fire damage.
I did damage them, and I have 3 wisps. So fuck this guy in particular. 3 of the wisps are gonna, because I did damage him. 3 of the
Okay.
wisps are gonna home him, and they're gonna attack him, which is
Okay.
3d6 damage. This cost me a fucking 3rd level spell slot. It better do damage. 12 fire damage.
Okay, so he took 2, so he takes 14 fire damage in total.
Yep.
And he just looks at you in angst. Piece of shit.
Huh, how'd you make the circle pink? That's cool.
Yeah, you can change the color if you right click it and you can tint color it.
Neat.
This guy's gonna try to climb the wall because he jumped down like an idiot. Ooh.
Oh, he climbs it.
Oh.
He moved next to me. 1d6 fire damage.
Another D6, and he gets a nat 1.
1d6 fire damage. Buddy.
Yeah, he takes 1 fire damage. He gets a nat 1. He's like, "Ha! I got you." He tries to swing at you, and he falls back down the wall.
He like, oh man, you still burning. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Motherfucker just took like 10 damage in that whole interaction, even though he made it up the wall. Other bandits. These bandits are, well, this guy is okay. I guess he's gonna try to hit Voss.
Come and try. Relax.
Sure. Relax.
The gif I send in the group chat is what the bandit that just fell down the wall sees.
14 damage.
Yep.
Leave me alone, metal man. And then he gets a nat 1, so he falls off his horse again. He gets a nat 20 on you, and then he falls off his horse.
Thanks for waking up your horse.
The horse just flies. Nay, I'm free. He just
No,
cruises.
I'm gonna use my reaction to grab the horse. Like substitute the attack for a grapple.
Okay, and what are you gonna jump on?
And I'll
him?
be like more like under new management. I'm
fr-
just not letting them run.
slave.
I'm stealing this horse.
Am I a slave?
No slave. I said
Free
new
would
management.
be free.
The monk. What shall we do?
Oh wait,
Oh.
who's the? Is this guy still alive? Is this guy still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Okay, he's gonna double strike this person with my nunchaku.
You're going to punch him or hit him with a nunchaku. Just remember
The
your nunchaku
nunchaku.
is a +8. That's what we were trying to say earlier. It's not a +5.
So I should have. So it's not 18, so I should get another 22.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit. Your mic sounds a little low. Is that me or you?
Is it me? I think it's me.
Okay, yeah, sounds better right there.
I got a 6 for damage.
Okay. And are you going to Fury of Blows so you can do it 2 more times?
I have an extra strike feature. I'll just do a normal strike.
Okay, yeah, you can hit him again. So he took 6. Wait, did you hit him before, Les? You hit this guy? I'm trying to remember.
The guy I'm standing in front of right now.
This guy over here. I think this guy
Oh,
was the
yeah,
guy who
okay.
jumped down or something.
Oh, if he jumped down off the wall, then
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he takes a 6 damage from you, Apple. And then what else are you doing?
So I'm doing a normal strike.
Okay.
That'll be 19 With the
19 hits, yeah.
Wait, there's two options. There's one with plus 5%.
Oh, you have one that says dart, and you have one that says unarmed strike. Oh, yeah, you have Fury of Blows, and you have unarmed strike. Your unarmed strike should always be 1d6 plus 5.
The second one?
For
Yeah,
the bonus action one.
the bonus section? Let me look at bonus.
The Nunchaku one. After the roll, there's a damage roll.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You see how you're saying there's two of them here.
Are they just saying like just for her second attack on the attack action? Is what she was rolling for?
Let me just do a screenshot.
No, I see it. I see it. I'm looking at your sheet right now. It's the extra ability the chocolates have. To flourish, make a DC 13 dexterity check, adding a proficiency bonus. Your proficiency with the chocolate. On success, you gain +2 bonus to the first attack roll you make this turn. And a failure, you deal bludgeoning damage to yourself equal to a proficiency. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Yeah, you do the 1d8 when you're hitting them with the nunchakus. There's a special ability it has where you can flourish it, and you have to do a dexterity check, and if you miss a dexterity check, you kind of hit yourself. And that one only does 1d6, but it gives you bonuses on your attacks. So it's a 1d8.
Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that.
You want to try the flourish?
Yeah, but I've already rolled already.
Okay, so it says to do the flourish, when you are wielding a chakra in two hands and take the attack action on your turn, you can attempt to flourish with the weapon immediately before you make your first attack. Oh, but it's before you make your first attack you need to do this ability.
Okay. Then I'll do the other one than the previous one.
Yeah, just do the 1d8. So just remember to do your special flourish. There's also a feat for this thing too, but I think it's from another book that gives you like a special property you can do with the flourish.
I need a link to read that.
Yeah, I can send you. I can show you the feat, but you don't have the feat at the moment. You have mobile.
Okay, I'll just go with this one then.
1d8 plus 5. How much damage you
I
do?
should be roll 6.
You did 6 damage?
Uh,
So 6 plus 6 damage, so 12 total? I was just confused because the first attack, I think he did 6 the first attack, and then now this second attack, how much you do?
Let me check the log.
Yeah,
I think it was a 13 for the D8. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, she did 13
I did
damage.
6.
13 damage and then 6. Okay, so 19 total. Yeah, you smack this guy, and you kind of move your chakras around, and you kind of smack him on both sides. Yeah, I was gonna say we're probably gonna end it right there. Honestly, we still have a little part of this combat to go on.
And can I use Mask of the Wild?
What are you gonna do with Mask of the Wild? You're gonna hide behind the rock.
It says I can.
You see as Apple kind of uses Mask of the Wild, and she immediately merges herself inside of the rock. She moves backwards. Mask of the Wild would have been really good when you guys were sneaking up. That would have been perfect situation for that. you could have literally looked like a bush. You literally could have looked like a bush. Yeah, but we're gonna stop it there, and we're gonna continue on the combat next time. But
Right.
great job, everybody.
I love Pyromania. I love arson.
Thank you guys all for whoever stuck by the stream. Hopefully you guys see you again.
Woo! Thanks, guys.
Yeah, screw DJ and his armor.
Dang.